So, you know how a portal was opened in like Times Square? I think it was Times Square, New York. And, fucking God, where the hell does it go? I have no idea where it goes. I think it goes to the UK, I'm not sure. But it was basically like a two-way.
Yeah, Ireland actually, I think,
okay.
maybe.
Dublin, probably. Yeah, it's like a two-way mirror
like
thing.
that?
Yeah, that shit's already been closed down.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
You want to know why? Because people would just be gross to each other. Like, the thing that got it shut down, though, was some stupid TikTok bimbo influencer flashing her tits.
Yep, that's I fully expected this from humanity. I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised.
Yep. Pretty fucking vile, isn't it? Also, welcome, folks. Glad you're here on that note. So you guys are probably wondering why the fuck we're seeing Max. Come on, kid, wake up again. This is because we were using version 2.0 of the ROM hack. I knew I smelled something fishy the first time I played it, but was then urged on that it was okay, and it turns out no, it was in fact not okay. So I got it sorted out, squared away, and fixed. And what I did was I played through the first 2 fights because they're boring as shit because I do a little grinding. So we're gonna go through the opening up to the point where we go to that fight. And then you will be able to see how things have changed. I'll just fast forward ahead, and then you'll be able to see everything as it goes completely unfucked. And we're doing good, Mr. Skylar. God, no, Skylar. Jesus Christ. No, I am not calling you Mr. Fuck that shit. I know you. That would be weird calling you Skylar.
Are we gonna get started, Mr. Ice Wolf? That feels weird.
Listen here, you. Listen here, you. None of that. Okay.
You just had the most dad-sounding tone to your voice there.
I mean, you evoked the rage inside of me. Okay. So let me get that toggled over to that, and that's that. That's there. Cool. Let's rock this bitch.
That was a sound.
Keep your guard up, kid. Those pieces of ruined files will tear you to pieces. So you guys have seen this already. This is about identical. However, you may notice the portrait art looks a whole fuck of a lot nicer and more like Shining Force 2 with the gradiented backgrounds.
Yeah. The joys of playing on the correct version.
Well, this is still a retexture. And then we got Low. Low's got a completely different sprite now. And a new background. So his talk...
wow, he
no longer looks like an old man. Now here's where things start to get really different. So you got the great makings of Fine Warrior Max. Totally the same. Hey, who the fuck is that? So that is Kane. He is the prince. Like, this is...
He's the bad guy.
Jesus, you could tell just that easy by looking at him, huh? But yeah,
he evokes very Sephiroth vibes. Well, I know this game came before.
Well, no, because you were already introduced to Kane right at the start.
Well,
like, he's the guy that had the weird helmet. So that's changed. You impale, something really big is happening. Let's split up and see if we can't find what's going on. I'll see you later. So that doesn't change. Nothing else is different. Well, except, yes, stuff is different. So textures have changed. You notice the priest is actually Freya from Shining Force 2.
Yup, that sure is. He looks like he is constantly needing to take a shit. Like the biggest shit anyone has ever shit in their life.
Probably.
Either that or he's thinking really hard about something.
So Gort's got a new background. His sprite hasn't changed that much. Also, his battle sprite hasn't changed too much because his battle sprite was basically the default for the dwarves. Lug, on the other hand, has changed drastically. And I don't know if they're actually going to call him Luke or Lug. Because his name canonically is L-U-G, like Lug.
Is it, holy shit, the king gotta glow up. What the fuck?
Yup. See, I don't know if this guy's got a talking sprite. No, he doesn't. I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but this guy actually shows up in Shining in the Darkness as well. They just they've reused this guy numerous times for some reason. Hello, Max. I see you've taken to training hard with Varios today. I hope you're ready for what the king has to say. Go speak with him. Anytime I fucking voice a character with white hair, I default to John Shruitt.
For centuries, our people have watched the Gate of the Ancients as its guardians. Beyond that guy, we know... Jesus Christ. Beyond that gate lies... Fucking Christ, dude, you're old English.
What lies we know not.
Beyond that gate lies we know not what. Not even if it is of the light or the darkness. I have had a day. Just leave me alone. But the ancients knew, and they sealed it beyond the gate and set us as gods.
And now we find that we may have failed our mission, our reason for existence. Signs have been sent that forces of Runefaust are at the gate of the ancients.
Whatever evil they are planning, we must stop it at all costs and at once.
But we must not panic the people. A small group of young but skilled warriors. You're also playing Nova still, yes?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
His daddy's like, what fucking voice did I use?
Yes, yeah, there we go. He could do it. He could leave town unnoticed and have a chance to succeed, perhaps.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you for the mini zippy. Yes, Nova, I agree. Max, will you take this task? Very well. Now, return to town and gather your troops, your force. That will be a guiding light. A shimmering force, if you will.
So, another thing you may not have noticed, there's actually a footpath here leading between the two areas.
Yes.
There wasn't before. And then we got this bullshit.
Also,
so, new sprites. Luke got a glow up. Oh, no, he's still Luke in this version. Ken got a glow up.
okay.
Teo got a glow up. Actually, Teo, same sprite, same sprite, colored background.
Mostly the same.
Hans, same situation, same sprite, colored background.
I am Hans.
The Germans did nothing! No, wait.
Good Helsing Bridge reference.
Yeah. Nothing happened between... What was it like? What about this big gap between the year 19-something and it's like, nothing happened then? Or 18-something, it's like... Alright. So... So... You go back up to the king, talk to him, he sends you out, nothing fucking changes. And then, you go to the Gate of the Ancients, that is also unchanged. You just fight some different enemies. Then...
Yep.
Yeah, that's all the same. Blah, 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 blah. All that shit breaks. And then we load our cheeky little save state. Oops.
You did a lot of prep work that I didn't realize.
Oh shit, we're back here about to go back into the castle.
Well done, Shining Force. I blacked out there for a moment. Now enter Guardiana and find out what's happened there. Seriously, there was a lot that happened, wasn't there? What day is it?
The martini's
What
really
year
hit
is
strong. Oh, you made it back! You're a little late! We were almost overrun by Runefaust! Why did I turn into Krillin during the course of that? What? Holy fuck! It's Goku! Jesus Christ.
Shit got fucked.
Yep. Here.
I was about to say, they're holding on that singular note for a long ass time.
You know what? That little fucking fracas made me want to join up. It's implied the only reason that this inn is in one piece is because Gort kicked the ever-loving shit out of anybody that tried to get in.
I love that.
All the other buildings, scuffed central. This one, not so much. Alright. Why do all injured soldiers come with their own packed lunch? Hurry, Max! Dark Soul of Runefaust has Kane in some sort of a trance! He's also injured the king and Lord Varios. Please hurry! Dark Soul, release Kane at once! I don't think so. And now that I have the treasure of Guardiana in my possession, you cannot stop me.
I'm sorry, I fucking love the fucking, like, a good guy, bad guy sort of exchange of like, hey, stop that.
Yeah. No!
No.
No!
I will not.
No, I won't.
If you don't put down the source of all power right now, young man, you're not my real hero. You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna tell your... I am going to tell your mother you said that. I don't have a mother. It's part of my tragic backstory. Oh. Well then,
Kane is now my servant. You'll do nicely to help me usher in a new age.
Jesus. Over my dead body!
Oh, well, if you say so.
Yeah. Boy, switching back and forth between fucking...
That can be arranged. Sword of Darkness, show me your power.
Oh! Wasn't it the game last time?
Oh, hey! This is something new-ish. No, wait, this isn't new. Never mind. She's got a new sprite, though.
A new sprite?
Yeah.
No! Father! I can't believe it. I'll...
So pathetic. You shit like a girl. Now Guardiana is unworthy of my attention. Come, Kane. We have much work to do. Farewell, fools. I'll be seeing you rather soon.
Max... May... I don't think I'll live much longer. Though Varios protected me. Listen. The Gate of the Ancients is the only access to the tower. And the gate can be opened only by the key. You must find it before it falls into the hands of evil. You should never let them open the gate. Find out why Runefaust is interested in the gate. Please. Nay, daughter of the great Varios, help Max. avenge your father and rescue my son. Your Majesty, please tell my daughter, Henri, and Manarina to stay strong for her people.
The king dies. Actually, question, if you were a D&D class, which would you be? Monk. But unfortunately, I'd have to be like a strength-based monk, which doesn't really work very efficiently. Unless it's Baldur's Gate 3, in which case I'd be broken as hell because I'd be a tavern brawler strength monk and I'd just trivialize every enemy that attacked me.
I feel like I've said this on stream before. Sorcerer.
Oh, yeah.
Not wizard, sorcerer, because inherent abilities.
Maybe
magic is the closest thing to programming in D&D world. So I feel like that's just how it would go. But hey, Somnus. Let's go find that key. I don't want to see any more of these tragedies.
Okay. I have a muscle sorcerer for one campaign. Yeah, I saw the muscle sorcerer thing, but it looked more like a joke than anything.
What the fuck is a muscle sorcerer? He asked cautiously.
A strength-based sorcerer. Which, again, I cannot take as anything but a joke.
That feels silly. That genuinely feels silly. Power potion.
So yeah, it's implied they took something from there.
Oh, thanks, Zippy. Oh, jeez. Also, thank you for the gift sub, Zippy. Jesus.
Well, all right.
Dandy, there's a semi-famous weight gain homebrew. Oh yeah, no, I've played it. Well, I've played one of them. With the muscle subclasses and stuff.
Oh, are you talking about the one that Callus did?
I forget if it was Callus. I think it was the one that he worked on. It might have been the other one. I think it was Apple. I'd have to double check, because that was the one that me and Myth co-DM'd, and I can't remember the system. For some reason, it's just escaping me.
All right, so let's see here.
So, what are we gonna be going through again? Because I know that there's gonna be some parts that, well, obviously. Max, they nerfed his channel a little bit, I noticed.
Yeah, they redid the portrait of it.
They made it like it's a pronounced chin, but it's not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Chin.
Yeah. All right. So we're up to Alterone again. We're just going to be going up through here. So you guys will notice there's some new enemies. We still got these douchebags, but we got the Dark Dwarves from Shining Force 2. And that much is the only thing that's changed. Still have the narcolepsy bats. Gong, I sat there and I checked to see if Gong would actually be useful. Like, I sat there, like, afraid as hell that he wasn't gonna get his properly jacked up level ups. And I had to sit there and re-roll a little bit. And then all of a sudden he was like, strength +5. And I was like, yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, still there. Still there.
Cool, I'm actually one level ahead of the assigned curve. That makes me happy.
It's like being ahead of the level curve is always nice. I mean, not too far ahead, but like enough that it's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna have to grind after this fight, thank God, you know? How are you guys today? Doing pretty good, Zippy, thank you.
Yeah, we're all right. Ken's totally different.
Also, I've just realized I've been turning my head to look at chat instead of popping it out. So I'm gonna pop it out now. Because I've just been,
Better pop. Oh my god, he's totally different. They made him all chonker.
Damn.
He's a little caked up Feathermucker now.
Hate.
Throw me out from boy! Like, Jesus. I think Luke looks way better, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Back by 2.
Yo, Senri, thank you for the resub. A full year.
Jesus
God.
Christ. We're getting to the point where we're starting
still...
to get in the year anniversaries now. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Oh. He's okay, probably.
Yeah. Max looks totally different. And he's back to properly not wearing pants.
Yay! No pants! Who needs pants on an adventure like this?
Gong is unchanged, because he's unchanged. He does a slightly different animation, though.
I don't remember him being so tall.
He was always this tall, yeah. They changed his sprite so he properly looked like a half giant.
Yeah, like, he definitely does look.
Hans doesn't look that much different. That bat had a perfectly valid opportunity to attack a character, and it chose to do nothing with its turn. And fuck this bat in particular.
Fuck it up! Oh, so close.
Damn.
You almost gave him that experience.
I'll give you a thrashing of a lifetime. Oh well. This is biased. Hi.
Smack.
Of course.
What? Oh!
Yeah.
Max didn't appreciate that. Max said, no, fuck you, you're dead.
No. Fuck you. Slap. Just gonna attack this thing again. I love how good Ken looks.
Yeah, my god, that blew up in a fucking half.
I know. And all of the Tars got this. Including, Pel's interesting because Pel's technically an enemy centaur that joins you. So they actually changed his sprite to look like the Runefaust ones.
Oh, interesting.
Nice job, Gord. Show him who's boss. Go on, May. Hit him with a hard R. Alright, well, I wasn't expecting you to do it, but I guess if you're gonna do it good. Fuck.
Yeah, Jesus. You know, I'm already really digging this, like, revamp that they did. Wait. Hold on. Ken's hair is light brown, but his tail is black. Does Ken dye his hair? Does he? That... You know? He might.
I thought there were certain types of horses that had a different color mane on their head than they did on their back.
Do they?
I mean, it's possible.
Don't know.
It's possible he could be a different kind of horse from the waist down than he is person from the waist up. Also, yeah, you gotta be a little scared of the fact that I was able to level Low up high enough that he can tank a hit from a fucking great axe and just laugh it off.
Yeah, that's... Holy shit.
Art thou not frightened?
Just a little bit. Minorly intimidated. Also, take care, Bram. Have a good one, dude.
Drive safely, Bram. Get punched on. Swag. Yeah, Gong's stats are...
What was the fucking crush, kill, swag?
Crush, kill, destroy, swag.
Yup, God, I fucking remember when that was a thing. There are so many eras of the internet, and the thing is that it's kind of like the history of like real life, where it's just like so many subcultures that had like their own histories now, that it's like sometimes hard to remember like which ones overlap where.
And we got Tao going after the Dark Dwarf. By the way, yeah, she looks like a human being now instead of a freaky mongoloid.
Yeah, like, wow.
Still has giant shoes though. Got those weirdly big anime feet.
Yeah, it's a style choice.
God, that's 2 attacks and 2 crits. You're batting 1 for 1, May. Fuck, all right.
May just watched two people die.
Yeah.
And
she's officially not having it.
Yeah, one of those people being her father, and then the prince was kidnapped. She's just like, you know what? Fuck whoever this Max dude is. I am the hero of this one. I'm taking this into my own goddamn hands.
Ow. A real impressive 2 damage.
Apparently, Zippy saw both your Blood Moon videos.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. That's really the only thing I can say. What else do I have to work with in that circumstance? You're welcome, and I'm sorry. Just gonna heal low because I have a feeling he's going to take an axe to the face.
Nah, he's probably gonna be fine.
You're right, that dwarf is probably going to attack Max.
Which is not gonna be fine.
Actually, it's gonna be fine.
Sweet.
Wow,
Okay,
wow, Hans, nice.
Stat.
What a milquetoast level up by Hans.
Don't worry, he's just like, he's just saving. He's saving it for like another level, and he'll gain like 5 attack, and it's gonna be fine. Speaking of milquetoast level ups.
Yeah, right? Like, yeesh. Oh, did you hear about how Square Enix is shutting down a bunch of their Western branches and just totally rehiring everyone and starting over from scratch?
No.
Yeah, they said they said they're no longer focusing on quantity and want to focus on quality games and people having fun.
Huh.
Yeah.
What a novel concept.
Weird, isn't it?
It's almost like the fucking god-awful mess that was whatever that game I can't remember the name of, shouldn't have been put on life support at the cost of, you know, not advertising Neo: The World Ends With You, a vastly superior game in every aspect.
Are you talking?
Forspoken. Forspoken is so mid, I can't even remember its name. Like,
wasn't that the DEI game with like the generic woke female protagonist?
I hate classifying it like that, but that's what people know it as.
That game had so much yes, Slay Queen energy that it disgusted me. Ow.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong.
Probably shouldn't have put the fucking cleric up that close.
Yeah, that was probably a little, ugh. Like, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love my strong female characters, aka female characters, because if, you know, they're written as good characters, they don't need to be strong because they're already good characters.
For those of you that don't believe that Dandy likes strong female characters, I want you to remember his reaction to seeing Amon.
Oh yeah, no.
Which was basically strangle me, mommy.
Yeah. Like, I don't like when people do inclusivity for the sake of it, but if it's just happens to be there, that is the best way you can do this. I speak that as someone who is bi, I speak that as someone who is autistic. Like, if it's just like, oh, that's just this person here. Great. But if it's like, you know, people are making like a huge deal over, I'm just like, oh.
Well, here's the
please
thing,
stop.
right? Like the whole DEI thing.
Yeah.
It's like you get in trouble and now you're being forced to apologize. And you look at the ground and you scuff your foot and you give a real spoiled whatever, I'm sorry. Like you're not actually sorry. That's all the DEI shit is. It's like developers putting that shit in because they feel they have to. That they're not doing it genuinely.
Yeah, like... So, for those in chat that don't know, DEI stands for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. And at its surface is a really good thing because it just boils down to be cool to others. That's really all it is. And just kind of recognizing that there are parts of society that suck. But then I feel like it goes, and this is where I deviate from some other people's opinions. I feel like it goes a little too far in some cases. Like, not everything needs to be sanitized.
Yeah.
But people need to be respectful. So that's basically, you know, how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't like is when... Okay, so let me put this out here. I fucking love the cast of Overwatch. I love all of their designs. They're wonderful. They're just so cool. And I like that it's like, you know, the Overwatch is a global organization. They took the time to actually design people that represented different countries, and having some, like, there was some stereotypes here and there, but that helped, like, I don't think it was they were negative stereotypes. They were just show,
the hamster.
This person is from this area.
The hamster in a hamster ball is a very negative stereotype for hamsters. Very harmful.
Yeah, not every hamster is in a hamster ball. Yeah, that was just completely disrespectful. But what I didn't like is that every time Blizzard got into a fucking controversy or a debacle, they'd just be like, quick, people are hating us.
Make another character. Yeah, quick, someone's caught on that we're horrible people. Make another character gay.
Make another girlfriend for Tracer now.
Yeah. Also, thanks for the sub, Shoryuken.
Yeah, oh, I think it was Cybeast that gifted it. Thank you, Cybeast.
Thank you, Cybeast. Welcome, Shoryuken.
Yee. Say, but like, I also feel like parts of the DEI are not, how to put this? It's so hard to pick the right words.
Don't. DEI shit is fucking awful. Focus on making good games and the rest will come naturally. Fun fact, if you're making something that's agenda driven, we can fucking tell.
Yeah, like, the one thing that I will say is, for example, the games of the past, we didn't think about this too much.
I feel like there are
like,
a
look
lot
at
more.
Shining Force right
I feel
here.
like there are a lot more Rune Knights right now than there were originally, but I could be full of shit.
There might be.
Yeah.
But like, look at this like team. They have men and they have women, and seeing women that are battling in an RPG without chainmail bikinis was a sign that, you know, the game developers were trying to do, like, good. They weren't just, like, there for the sex appeal. They were there to make a good fucking game.
I mean, in the original, you didn't even see May's head. It was just a fucking helmet.
That's honestly awesome.
Okay, we're gonna stop that bat from getting a fucking...
In short, inclusivity being treated as a checklist instead of something that should appear naturally does get frustrating.
Yeah, it's not inclusive. In that case, it is no longer inclusivity.
Yeah. Also, Zippy, I noticed those links that she posted. Yeah. They're good videos.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
Someone do the Knuckles quote.
God damn it.
God, I don't have it memorized, but it's so good. That was probably the most base thing I've ever seen from a cartoon. Where Knuckles is more of a feminist than Amy is. That was so fucking cool.
Hold on, I'll find it. Cause I love that quote.
You looking it up right now?
Yes, I am. Or is it? You know, Amy, anytime someone calls attention to breaking the gender roles, it ultimately undermines the concept of gender equality by implying that this is an exception and not the status quo. What? Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I'm not a feminist. And get arrowed, loser.
I loved when Sonic Boom Knuckles was inadvertently profound. Dude, Sonic Boom Knuckles is probably the best iteration of Knuckles, in my opinion. Like, there's a lot of different iterations of the whole Sonic crew, and it's hard for me to pick a favorite out of all of them, but...
Wait, who is trans? Who the fuck was trans? Who the fuck was trans in the Fallout show?
Yeah, the best inclusivity I've seen is in the Fallout show, which has a non-binary / trans masked character, and the way they did it is just by having them exist and not giving them special attention. They just exist and are equal to every other character in the show. They're just existing as they naturally would. And I've never watched the Fallout show, but also the fact that you don't know who is trans is a really good sign. Fallout show Maximus's brotherhood friend.
Oh, I thought she was just a dyke.
She's...
What? Fucking what?
The moment with... having this really good conversation about fucking inclusivity and being like, you know, respectful of others and everything. And all of a sudden, just like, oh, I thought she was a dyke. Like,
was I wrong? I do not believe I am being incorrect, sir. That chick looked like a lesbian. She looked like she went to the fucking Home Depot and was like, that's some tasty looking carpet over there.
So you thought...
Yeah,
you thought
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. When I saw that or just a military chick. Cause when I see butch haircut, strong female chick who accidentally slices her fucking Achilles tendon open, I'm like, that's some chick in the fucking military. She done got G.I. Janed, goddammit.
I mean, in this day and age,
So, wait, what the fuck is... Mizu, what is that quote from? We need a quote bot in this channel.
No.
Don't give a bot that much power in here.
I only noticed they were non-binary or trans masks because they had the puberty stash. Now, I do wonder about that because it could also be like, let me just put it this way: there are too many fucking questions here.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm a devil's advocate for a second.
I have known some women who just had a lot of testosterone and ended up with body hair.
I'm sorry to say this, but she looked a little Italia and Latina, and they do have a tendency to grow them a bit of a she-stash.
It's normal.
Case in point, when I was in fucking high school, that really short chick, Becky, that I told you about, she had like a she stash. She was peach fuzzing it up.
Yeah, I knew, say, there were a couple girls that I knew in college that had like small mustaches, and one of them was super self-conscious about it, and the other one was just like, yeah, it's just what it is. But like the one that was super self-conscious about, there were a couple times where like it'd be like over the weekend, and like she apparently would forgot to like, you know, shave it, and like come Monday she'd be rushing to get to college, and she realized she forgot to shave it, and she's like, you can see the stubble.
I mean, she just honestly, she ain't desperate enough then, because if she was truly self-conscious, she would have blitzed at the fucking wood shop, grabbed that duct tape, and just been like, tie me in, Jim! Just fucking duct tape her lips. Anyways, you have dialogue to read.
Excellent! Kane will have to do better than that to stop you. On to Alterone.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like...
By the way,
my cat shut off my PC. What did you say?
I
was saying...
I know that
Whiskey.
I know that fucking feeling so much, where your cat's like either... Riley figured out how to do that deliberately at one point, and I nearly suplexed his ass through a wall.
That's funny. So Whiskey, what I was saying was, you know, that character just might be a woman who has a lot of testosterone and can grow a mustache, because there are some women who can do that. Now, if the creators of the show said, "Oh no, they're trans masked," then it's like, okay. But like,
but that chick do be looking like she yeets dudes, so I felt super bad for her.
To say, I have no idea what like the story of like the Fallout show is.
Originally, the person that was going to get like a special position, was not actually the character in question that was going to. It was originally going to be a chick, and then she goes to put her boot on for the initiation, and she slices, like, it's her boot's lined with razor blades, and she fucking hacks her goddamn Achilles tendon and foot all the way to hell.
Ow!
Yeah.
Also, thank you for the bitty, Zippy. Ow!
Do you want to read this?
Greetings, Max. With my powers, I can see the future. Care to know your fate?
Nah.
If you are too scared to hear my words, how can you hope to survive the trials you face?
Because fuck you, bitch.
Get out of here, pussy.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Now, I know normally she'll be like, I told you to fucking turn back, so I want to see what she says. I want to see if she's gonna be like, well, fuck. I love fish! Hey, a bite! Don't just stand there, help me pull! You have to push right on the D-pad in order to fucking pull for him. One more time. I caught it! Drat, more gold coins? Shucks, I thought I had fish. Just toss them back.
No, what?
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold the fucking... What?
Wait, who? Is that someone new?
That's a fucking... That's... Yeah, I don't think she's supposed to be there.
Huh. Chest. Oh yeah, more herb. Hell yeah.
That's interesting. That's interrostating. Interdesting even. Jesus fucking shit, I forgot there was so much crap in this town. Ottman has things to say in chat. Why don't you read it while I look through chest?
Yeah, let me take a look here. That also reminds me, I found a YouTube channel that really made me question what it is I hate about Mr. Beast. Oh boy.
The channel is about a Hispanic guy who goes about random people, giving them money and gifts and such. You know, the same things that Mr. Beast does. And while I hate Mr. Beast with a passion, I find what this Hispanic person does is wholesome. I'm theorizing that it could be that this guy sounds truly sincere, whereas Mr. Beast sounds fake and insincere as fuck. So
Could also be
I
because it's not natural for a human being to unhinge their fucking jaw like a goddamn snake when they're talking.
See, here's the thing. I feel like there's a lot of hate that a ton of influencers get because, let's be honest, some of them make a bad name for the others, which is unfortunate. Where, God, I am really good at finding my words tonight.
You can do it,
So,
I believe in
Mr.
you.
Mr. Beast, I feel like, has good intentions, but he leans heavily into the influencer character because it's what gets clicks, it's what gets views. Now, he's already rich as fuck, so he doesn't really need the views to, like, you know, get more money to give away. But,
What the fuck?
you know, I don't know. There are things that people have to do to get attention, and while, you know, you might not like having to do some of it, or, you know, doing stuff, like, don't get me wrong, Mr. Beast has done some stupid shit. Like, that whole, like, you know, spent, you know, 7 days in abandoned city. It was not abandoned, not even a little bit. Like, no, it was just a place that just, I forget. But it's just influencer culture. It's reality TV. It's American reality TV is what influencer culture is. It's just a next evolution. So you can't take influencers
Oh my god, you
seriously.
can't actually get into the castle unless you fucking get that cringe line of dialogue from her so that she can quote it later.
That's funny. Didn't he also put himself in a solitary confinement room? I'm
Or not.
sure. Didn't either a Facebook whack job boomer say Mr. Beast was supplanting Jesus' work by curing people's blindness for free? There's not gonna be pleasing everyone. That's a good point. There's always gonna be people that like people and people that dislike people, and that's just the beauty of human nature. So money makes the world go
I'm
round.
deeply confused. Because there shouldn't be anything blocking me from getting into the castle. And there is something blocking me from getting into the castle. That never happens.
The Fallout character, Dane, apparently is their name.
Yeah.
Most people seem to agree that Dane from the Fallout show, which is Maximus's friend, is non-binary due to the fact that the show description uses they as a pronoun. This would make them the third known non-binary Fallout character following Orlando and Bert. Interesting.
I mean, they does not necessarily also indicate someone's gender. I've referred to people as they numerous times. It's a part of English.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd need to see it more in context for me to know for sure, but I was just reading what was said in chat. But I don't know, it is an interesting thing these days of just like, you know, obviously it's like, oh, gender is a social construct, but like because it's a social construct, there are stereotypes and stigmas attached to both, and if
Stigma
people and if people don't vibe with the picture that's in other people's heads of what that gender is, then it makes sense that they'd want to either be, you know, the other gender or non-binary. It makes sense to me that people would rather identify as something that is not their biological sex because of those reasons. But I don't know. I haven't given much thought to it myself. Like, my personal... And what I mean by that is I haven't given much thought to my own personal gender, which some people would say it's, oh, you're cis, you don't have much to think about. And it's like, well, I have never really fit in with the stereotype of what a, quote, man is.
Oh,
But,
dear God.
well, yeah, but I've never felt the need to identify as non-binary or woman. I'm very comfortable in the fact that I am dude, but like, so I'm not saying like, oh, I don't understand it, or, you know, oh, I think it's weird. It's just, for me personally, I'm one of those people that, yeah, I don't identify with the stereotype of a dude, but I'm still a dude, and I'm very comfortable with being a dude.
Congratulations, you're normal.
I don't know, it's just interesting to think that shit about, or think about that shit. I can form English sentences.
It's a very
well,
interesting
I'll have
thought
you know.
experiment, just like the thought experiment about what happened in the 1960s when they saw what would happen if a society had too many supplies. Thank you, Jesus Christ.
There we go. Have you seen her?
No, I haven't.
There's
Holy shit, there she is. Have you seen her? She's in eye shot.
I feel like we need to be on Dora the Explorer.
Ooh, that's a new...
Be
That's
very,
a nice background.
Be very careful when you meet the king. That's all I dare say.
Oh dear.
He said, dude, so many times he identifies as server.
Yeah, my pronouns are him, bro.
I thought it was himbo. But no, there's this
Nah,
there's this
man.
really interesting thought experiment. Well, okay, never mind. It's not a thought experiment. It's an actual thing that happened. What occurred is, in the 1960s, fears of resource scarcity were like the big issue. Everyone was terrified of running out of resources. However, a bunch of scientists were more curious about what would happen if there were too many resources. So, what they did was they took 100 rats and they put them in an
Okay.
enclosure that was fucking ginormous and had enough food to sustain 5,000 rats.
Okay.
So naturally, the second these rats were released into their rat utopia, they did the most natural thing for rats. They started fucking up a storm. And the population spiked like crazy. And then what happened was the rats began to sequester themselves off into individual areas. Like they were kind of isolating themselves by group. And the rats that didn't fit into these social groups would kind of amass in the middle. And then eventually, like, their breeding began to taper off. They were doing the rat hump dance less and less and less and less. And then what happened is they started killing each other aggressively, just murdering the shit out of each other. The population of rats spiked at 2,000 and eventually they killed each other into extinction.
Holy shit.
They had nothing they had to worry about. Everything was taken care of for them. They had an abundance of everything. And eventually they just started killing each other.
Jesus fuck. Apparently, though, Mizu gave some extra context in chat that apparently there was a new study done with the same parameters, except they added recreation and activities for them to do. And it apparently went way better.
Well, I guess that means a bored society will eventually just resort to murdering itself.
I mean, murder is fun.
But what? Runefaust attacked Guardiana? Hard to believe. Follow me, Max. I have a tactician we should consult with on this matter.
This is a perfect voice for him. Is the tactician's name Sid?
I actually was gonna play a game that had a Sid in it recently, and I rescinded my purchase because of a rule that I now follow.
Gotcha.
You want to know what that rule is?
What is it? Is it the gambling rule?
No, it's if you kill your main character at the end of the game, I don't want to bother playing your game.
Oh.
Don't get me invested in your fucking video game for an arbitrary gut punch at the 11th hour just so you can seem profound and deep with your your shoddy hackneyed storytelling. I'm sorry about this, but I must protect Alterone. Uh-oh. I have a feeling I know who this guy is. And it's not Elvis.
Surprised, Max. Alterone has already surrendered. Put him in a prison cell. I'll decide how to best dispose of him in a day or two.
Oh, what? I'm not good enough to dispose of right now? You're
Dane,
gonna fucking procrastinate me?
You promised that
fucking regret that.
You promised that Alterone would not be involved in any of this.
Quiet, fool, or I'll throw you in the cell with him. Take him away.
You wall-eyed bastard!
Also, I'm saying this as a joke, but I love how you had this rule of like, don't kill your main character in the 11th hour, and people just immediately in chat are like, what about these games that do exactly that? I'm like, you guys are amazing at spoiling games right now.
Does that include Red Dead Redemption 2, Ice? I didn't fucking play Red Dead Redemption 2 because I played Red Dead Redemption 1, and that was the fucking game that made me take up that rule. And I knew it's called Red Dead Redemption. It's about killing your main character in the end. Welcome back, Prem.
That's great.
I came to tell the king to fight, but Kane had already convinced him to surrender. Even though I'm in prison, I can still perform my duties. How can I help you?
Oh man, you want to know what's probably the most fucked up way that I've ever seen that whole kill your main character pulled off though?
What?
Grand Theft Auto 5. Because it's not just, oh, you kill, say a main character is killed, it's, oh, you choose which player character dies. And it's just like, oh, that's fucked up.
Dandy, in my ending, none of them died.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I was not aware that was an option. Now I just know that I played the game suboptimally, and not sure if I actually want to go back and replay Grand Theft Auto 5. It was a fun game, but like, not a fan of what Rockstar has done with it. God, Dandy does not know about GTA 5's true ending. God damn it, I'm gonna have to go back and do the true pacifist run.
The time has come to strike back at Runefaust. I'm letting you out.
Actually, now I'm wondering, is it even possible to do a pacifist run of Grand Theft Auto? I don't think it is.
I mean, you
Please help me save Alterone. I'll fight alongside you. I can heal too.
But yeah, then so basically anytime a new single player game comes out, I wait a day, and then I search to see if the main character of that game dies. And if nothing comes up, then I might play it. If blah blah blah's death scene shows up on YouTube, I shrug and I pass it over. I save money and I don't waste 100 hours of my fucking time. I've played fucking Lisa.
Lisa's a game that actually got me so boiling mad because this is a game that's the complete antithesis to everything that I believe in. Like, I actually got so pissed off at one part because I was like, oh no, I wanted to like be in the game. It was just like, god damn it, I want to be a good father, and the game was just like, it doesn't matter what you do. The world sucks, and trying to be the good guy doesn't mean shit. And oh my god, the fact that that's the direction the game took just pissed me off.
Lowly worms, I shall crush you beneath my heel. Attack, soldiers of Runefaust.
Yeah, we're gonna get him! Lord Kane, Lord Darksoul commands you to return to Runefaust immediately.
Tell him I'm on my way.
Okie dokie!
A shame I can't stay to watch my troops meet your doom. Wait, never mind. My troops can handle the likes of you.
Do you want to go for mimosas later, sir?
Mimosas would be fantastic. Shit, I should have had him say, I prefer a dry margarita. Dry, just like your wife. Hey, look, enemy from Shining Force 2.
Huh. Also, yeah, Mizu, I did, when I played the game, I didn't take any sort of joy. I did play the, quote, good playthrough.
I didn't take any sort of joy in the game either. Hated every second of it.
It is one of those games that is meant to be just miserable.
Yeah, it is.
But
it
like,
is a sour game.
I'll put it this way. I appreciate the game for what it is, but I cannot in good conscience recommend it to anyone.
But, like, Squeenix became notorious for this because Final Fantasy 15 was this long, exasperated epic that took forever to come out. And in the end, it's like, look, all of that work you did building up the thing, you just fucking killed everyone in the end anyways. Fuck you. Piece of shit. And they're like, look, Final Fantasy 16, it's a totally different game. They did the same fucking ending. They gave it the exact same fucking dumb shit ending as Final Fantasy 15. That's why I just don't trust new Final Fantasy games.
Say 14 is the only one in like recent years that I've heard is actually like really fucking solid.
Yeah, except it's boring as fuck. They're like, yeah, let's make
an MMO.
Yeah, it's an MMO, but the best parts of it are single player. That means you're not playing it for it to be an MMO. You're paying $15 a month to have like a single player story that, you know, you use other people to complete side content.
Basically. But at the same time, they do a lot of stuff other than that. Like,
yeah, they do a lot of stuff other than that. But the core stuff people are playing for, which is the single player story part, shouldn't require you to be online or pay $15 a month for it. Guild Wars 2 did it better.
Let's see.
You can play the full story of your character in multiplayer with other people. You cannot do that in Final Fantasy 14.
You can, but also if you want a solo experience in Guild Wars 2, you also don't get to do that if you pick the wrong class.
No, you can solo it with any class.
Mesmer.
I soloed the entire fucking game with a Mesmer.
I did as well, but I remember there were some story quests that it took me like 3 hours of bashing my face against a wall, even with like best in slot gear, because the developers hate Mesmers. Like, they have just this immense hatred for Mesmers.
They have an immense hatred for any. Oh wait, hold on. Except for any time the story puts any kind of emphasis on a character in Guild Wars 2, there's an immediate Reaper bullseye on them and they die within 2 updates. There are reasons why Azzy and I quit that game. Would you like to know
Hey,
some of
Saladrin,
them?
what's up? Wait, no, was it Saladrin? No, Saladrin was a character that a friend of mine made. We joked and called him Saladrin. That's what it was. What was the Sylvari that, like, sacrificed himself at the end of Heart of Thorns?
Oh, Mr. Porn? Yeah, Traherne.
Traherne! Yeah. When, at the moment I saw him being, like, super mega important, man, I'm like, he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Cybees, thank you for the gift sub, dude. Take care, Foxes. But
Fucking goddamn Traherne. Jesus Christ.
Oh god. But I also I think one of my I always riz this MMO up, so
It's
give me a sec.
RuneScape,
I promise
guys!
yeah, RuneScape is probably the best crafted MMO of all time. And I'm going to stand by that. Wow, that dude could do nothing to Max. But I'm gonna say that because RuneScape does not have a linear story and has a ton of content that you do outside of like the stories and quests. You can play that game and literally never touch a single story. Or you can go all in on the story and make sure you're exploring every part of the world and everything in between. And you don't have to play catch up in order to get the experience of the story. It's not like, okay, well, you have to go through 150 hours of content to get to current content stuff. Because it's just an open world game, and sometimes the current content stuff they just added for low level players. So low level players get something new to fuck around with.
Hey Dandy, I just hold on.
Uh-oh. What's up? What'd you do?
I just sent something to your Discord message. What does that look like to you? You want to describe? Do you want to describe what that is?
I'm trying to think of what you are attempting to imply.
What does it look like to you?
It's a pink towel sitting on top of a blue towel.
It's a towel, right? Use that to mop the jizz off of your mouth that RuneScape clearly spattered all over your cheeks. I know you've been sucking its cock awful hard lately. I wouldn't want you to be unpresentable for the stream. You know, if some of it's coming out your nose. You haven't been up for air in a while. You may want to...
Listen, okay, so my whole issue with a lot of MMOs is that they're like, we need to have one massive linear story, and then in 10 years when we're still going, no one's gonna want to fucking get into it because it takes so long.
I got a counter for that.
Oh yeah? Bring it.
These bat look like flying diglets. These bats look like flying diglets.
They do.
There.
Dandy is RuneScape's biggest glazer. Now listen.
Professional
Professional
Coomer, Daniel Bandicoot.
Professional Coomer, how dare you?
How dare you? I haven't seen you suck that much dick in my life.
Oh, bullshit.
And I've seen pictures of you sucking dick. Which is rather impressive. Getting a nice, good jaw stretch from the RuneScape devs.
Also, you know, I just need to just say one thing, though, about RuneScape.
Oh, boy.
Fuck RuneScape 3. For multiple reasons, but the most egregious thing is they fucking MCU'd their story, and it pisses me off.
You mean you have to play every other RuneScape game in order to figure out the plot of what's going on in RuneScape 3?
No, they made a fucking quest line where it culminated in the death of the god of balance, and so the gods were able to come back into the world and start fighting with each other, and then you had to pick factions, and there was a new quest line where a dude was like, I'm gonna seize the power of the gods, and the quest line that all of that started with was the one where the God of Balance was killed. And it was a whole, like, fucking, they try to make it super cinematic and everything and all
And then
this
the God
shit.
of Balance snapped, and then 50% of the player base left.
Yeah, basically. They pissed off a lot of people. And it wasn't until they brought old school RuneScape as a thing that people started coming back.
You guys,
Of course,
you guys enjoy
a
how
lot of
I've
the
been
issues
giving
with
Dandy a
RuneScape
hard
3
time about RuneScape? Because I love that.
I hate RuneScape 3. No offense to anyone who does enjoy playing it, but like, I like good games, so.
You know, I loved RuneScape 3 when it was RuneScape 2, and I loved RuneScape 2 when it was RuneScape 1. I loved RuneScape 1 when it was Ultima Online.
You're not wrong. But there's RuneScape
my
2
God.
and 3. Okay, no. So Senri, RuneScape has always been RuneScape, but there was RuneScape Classic, which was like when they had like 2D sprites for the character.
Also known as Coca-Cola Classic, but RuneScape.
I have always wanted to play fucking RuneScape Classic just to see. RuneScape 3 is their current iteration, with all the fancy graphics and extreme draw distance, which I don't understand why RuneScape needed that. The whole game is just visual mess, and it's impossible to tell like what's actually going on the screen. Everything looks gorgeous, but you can't tell where your character is, which is impressive because your character is always in the center of the screen, and I still don't know where he is. Sorry.
I'm sitting by smiling. I'm loving every second of this. No offense to anyone who liked RuneScape 3 but make better life choices and like better games.
That's not really what I'm playing.
Oh
So-
no.
I like old school RuneScape because they essentially reset the servers to what they had in 2007 and essentially made a branching timeline from there. And it is vastly superior in every fucking way. And I like it because it doesn't demand my time in the same way that I feel like RuneScape 3 does, because RuneScape 3 has like daily login bonuses and tons of microtransactions, and here's your timed level boost and stuff like that.
Modern
Whereas old school
gameplay
RuneScape-
mechanics, guys.
Where here's the thing, I don't understand why there's experience boosters in RuneScape. The whole reason you play RuneScape is to have a grind. You are not meant to boost yourself past like all of the grind, because then there is nothing to do. So I don't understand people who feel the need to do that. But
I'm going to quote a very old YouTube video called Brothers,
they put
which is just
fucking action bars in RuneScape.
I'm just going to say RuneScape has a story, at least in the side content. Why am I playing this game?
We won't mention Final Fantasy 14 1.0, Danny. Oh, I heard it was bad.
More polys
Custom
on us.
Warframe login bonuses and boosters. Okay, so Warframe's bonuses and boosters make sense because the amount of grind that there is in Warframe is vastly more than there is in RuneScape. And Warframe is an MMO that
Daniel
kind
Bandicoot
of...
setting himself up for a decisive kick to the balls.
With Warframe, it is an MMO that kind of does play off of endgame, like a lot of MMOs do. It wants people to be pushed to endgame, not as fast as possible, but at a moderate pace. Because I have seen where they've taken some stuff out of previous content and pushed it towards the endgame content instead. I'm just like, I don't like that you did that, but they also do have stuff though that like makes the quests, you can play them like whenever you want now, apparently. But I'm also like, there's certain things that I'm not sure how I feel about them, because some of that stuff is very linear and it just makes it even more confusing. But anyways, I'm talking a lot of game design that I should probably shut up. Not sure how much people like my fucking tangents about this shit.
Well, you only get to go on them when I'm in the hot seat, because otherwise you shut the fuck up half the time, so...
Because I use so much brain power having to think while playing a game.
This is May's third critical hit in a row. How is it that I'm able to rock the shit out of the strategy in this strategy RPG while talking up a fucking storm, but you play something like this and I can actually hear your neurons frying?
I'm not good at multitasking.
You have autism! Yes, you are!
I'm good at focusing on one
Know
singular
your
thing.
role!
If all of the information is related to one thing, then yes, I can multitask like that. But if it's like 3 or 4 different topics, no, I can't do that. I cannot like allocate resources in that way. It all has to be tangentially related at least.
Okay. Settle down, Senor Boo Boo Piss Baby. It's gonna be okay. You have never heard Ice's voice go that high. Well, for one, I was impersonating Daffy Duck from that new Looney Tunes cartoon that was on a while ago.
That's actually a good one.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to lie! That's my job! Know your role!
Oh, wait. My favorite part of RuneScape is the absolute meme lord YouTube poops I'd see on early YouTube from that goddamn game. Oh, you think it was just on early YouTube? My dude, you should check modern RuneScape vids. Ignore the influencer ones.
Just ignore influencers.
Oh, by the way, apparently there was one influencer that made a pair of mole slippers go sky high in price on RuneScape, and I managed to get them as a random drop, and I made 1 million gold before I even went into the members subscription. I got 1 million gold as a free-to-play player because I got super fucking lucky, so I'm just like, well, I guess I'm gonna hit the sub now because I've got enough gold in game that like I'll actually be able to do the shit I want to do in the members area. So
isn't this made from Shining Force 2? I could be wrong.
Think so? That new Looney Tunes show a while ago. You mean the one that aired a decade ago? Shut up. Newmar, shut up. I don't need to know that was a decade ago. You could have left that out and just let me live in ignorant bliss. Do you remember the song someone did about Bowser wanting to be an oil tycoon and had a whole goddamn musical number about it?
No.
Do you remember that being a thing?
No.
That was a thing. It was an animation on Newgrounds, and I think the song was from the band Jellyfish, and it was a whole Nintendo-themed album. But
I don't know why they felt necessary to have a stunning critical hit, 1 damage.
That's terrifying.
So just so you guys know, I reground my party the right way this time around, which is why you're noticing some terrifying efficiency for my characters.
Yeah. Max HP by 5. Nice.
Yeah. This is also why Max is like level 6 now, because I haven't been fucking around. This is also why you're about to probably see Lo get another cheeky instant kill. Yeah. Dude, shoot your shot, Rune Knight. Piss off.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that you're fighting Rune Knights at such an early level, because Rune Knights are typically, you usually don't get to wear Rune until you're about level 40 defense. You'd be about, like, combat level 50-ish or so. So the fact that you're handling this at combat level, like, 4 and 5 is really amazing.
I just want to remind you guys that Dandy has a bullying fetish.
I don't anymore.
so that
actually.
so that what you're about to hear is completely consensual.
Wait, hold on.
I swear to God, I am going to tie you up and sink you in the goddamn harbor.
That is only partially arousing.
I'll tickle your feet first. Ah, there you go.
Actually, tickling me is going to.
Dandy was like
Tickling
so.
is more likely
Dandy
to get
was
someone punched than turn me on.
bullshit. You were like sitting there being like, "Do you want to see my feet?" Like the entire time you came up here, you tried to figure out a way to get me to look at your feet. Like, you know, I'm a foot model. You know, people said I've got nice enough feet to be a foot model. I'm like, your socks can stay on, Dandy. It's like, but you have a foot fetish, Ice. Your socks can stay on, Dandy.
It was mostly a joke.
Yeah, and my ability to swing you around like a goddamn pool noodle was not.
I'm not into the tickling stuff. I hate it. It makes me want to punch someone.
Yeah,
whenever
but
someone starts
hearing you scream is worth it.
Say Myth will fucking start tickling me, and I have to, and I'm like slapping him away in bed, just like, no, stop it.
Max, there's no
Max,
time to lose.
there's
Yeah,
no-
there you go. See?
There's no time to lose. Kane must be found and stopped at all costs. He is tickling the entire countryside.
Daniel Bandicoot, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be covered in borax and fed to ants?
I feel like it would be kind of a pleasant experience, actually.
No. No. I don't actually sell this kind of thing. All right.
This is a gas leak of a stream, like always. Was that low? Just the look on his face is the general expression of chat right now.
I'll give you 0 coins for it.
People tuning into our stream. I'll give you 0 coins for it.
The amount of biddies you're going to get for that joke. 0 coins for it.
Fuck.
But yeah, I've been playing
fucking-
super aggressively, so
Weapon, middle sword. Yeah, I got your middle sword right here. Thank you for the biddies, Zippy.
you workshopped that one, didn't you? You're really proud of that one, I noticed.
I actually noticed it was in my back pocket for like an hour now when I first saw you get a middle sword out of the chest, and I was wanting to say it then, but then we were talking about something, I forget what, but I was like, that's
You
a
can
joke I
hold
want to
on.
make
You can
at some
hold on.
point.
You can hold on to it.
No, it's out in the world now for anyone to do with whatever they want. Once a joke is out, you can't put it back in.
Max, I wasn't myself. No. Oh, what? I have to forgive this dickhole? All right.
Is that Bowser?
No, Dandy, a gas leak implies that we get the sweet release of death. We can't escape from this. Yeah. I mean.
Once the joke is out, you can't put it back in, Dandy's mom. How dare you? Chat just savagely roasting me.
I mean, she said that when she saw your father's penis, but he kept putting it in to make you anyways.
Shit! Be nice to my parents. They're good people.
Sorry, I'm so used to parents not being good.
I know, right?
My parents are like some of the good ones. They did a lot of good shit for me and my sister when we were growing up.
You know,
Still do to this day.
normally when you hear you're one of the good ones, it's not exactly a fucking nice thing. Alright, so what do you need? I need to sell some shit because now's the part where this bitch, and this bitch all get a power up. It's the fuck staff.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show. Was that something from Who's Line? Because that actually does match the fucking hoedown rhythm.
You guys are very hurtful with your language, and now I am going to be upset. Wait, hold on. One second. I actually don't care.
It's the opening bars of the fucking Muppet Show, Dandy. Oh yeah, that's right. There was a Muppet Show. I never watched it. But also, I could absolutely see that being a fucking, like, bar in Who's Line, though. Like, the hoedown stuff.
Actually, we're gonna do a cheeky little...
Oh yeah, there's a few hoedowns with verses like that. There were some hoedowns where like some of the outtakes. If anyone has ever looked up outtakes of Who's Line, oh my god. They are hysterical. It's mostly them ragging on like the producer or something because the producer said, no, you can't say that on television. And so they just start ragging on the dude.
Oof.
So fucking hard.
Oh, it's heavy and hot.
Oh, I know, man. It really is.
Brock the Genius, that's me. Look at my steam suit. Guns, walk over here.
It still doesn't seem right.
Silence, just do as I ask.
All right. Oh, it stopped. Oh, not again.
Back to the old drawing board.
You know, I feel...
I'm still working on
like,
it, but the steam suit is, in fact, almost done.
I'm so sorry, man.
I feel like all we gotta do is just install a door in the crotchular region to assist with the venting of the heat.
You just want to suck his arm a dick. Low.
No.
By the way,
oh my god! What in God's name is... What? Who is that?
He changed his sprite.
You sure did?
They tried to give him another sprite from a different character in one of the older Shining Force games, but they gave him one that like they had to adjust the color levels because in those games they had an extra level of color to them instead of 16-bit.
Ice.
So he looks a little
Ice.
Yeah.
Ice.
Uh-huh.
Why are his ears on his neck? Why does this man have ears coming out his neck? That's not normal. That is not anatomy.
It's totally normal.
This man is an alternate.
I have seen someone with ears coming out of their fucking neck. I have seen someone with fucking ears coming out of their neck. He was known for such famous quotes as, "Ears? A long tail? The circus is in town, or this server is overrun with furries!" No, wait, no, that's the wrong guy. It's Denzel Crocker, Dandy. It's all right.
How did I never notice that about his design before? That I'm never gonna be able to understand. What are his glasses resting on?
They're not resting. They're
look
not.
at Davy Crocker. That's why. Why is that the design? The fuck?
Hold on. I have to pause. I have to
again.
pause the stream for a second. I need to message Rabbite.
Oh my god.
You need
Zippy,
to
thank you for the
watch
$5
this
donation.
next Shining Force VOD. And at
Zip.
around Dandy, what's the timestamp?
The fucking timestamp is about 1 hour and 29 minutes. So it would probably be like a couple minutes before.
1 hour 27 minutes. I quote your furry godparents bit you used to do. Okay, I'm literally giving credit to a friend for his bit.
Furry godparents, I hate that.
Furries! Yeah. He actually, I still have that as a gesture on Second Life. I can actually transpose it over and put it on my soundboard.
Was that? Hold up. Was that a public gesture?
He made it public.
I used that.
Wait,
So much.
You use the long ears and a tail? Either the circus is in town or the sim is overfilled with furries! Yeah, that's Rabbite, dude. That's Rabbite.
How close were we to like meeting years before we did? That's what I want to know. Like,
I don't know. That's neat though. Ooh, that's something.
holy shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
You know, there's a style of glasses called a Nez Pen standy. That's.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make fun of the name, but Nez Pens,
Ah!
which, as the name suggests, don't
Holy
need to wrap around the ears.
shit!
Or wait, is that? Wait, is that like French is pronounced like
Dandy,
napalm or
Dandy,
something?
look at the fucking look at the fake Max.
He looks like he was stuck in the oven too long.
He looks like he's from Feta. That looks like Max circa the Emblem of Justice Feta. That's fucking funny as hell.
Fucking looks like Max was put into the oven for like 5 minutes too long, and now it's just slightly crispy, but you'll still eat it because fuck it, it's the only frozen pizza you've got left, and you don't feel like going out to the store for another one.
Take that, you Guardiano Whim, and that, and that. Please don't kill me, mighty Rune Faost Knight, please. You're too weak to live, you lowly worm, take that. Aye! You have killed me. So
killed
shall
me.
Rune Faust's foes always fall. Pow! Bang! Smash! Clap! 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 There we go. Did you like
Zicky,
my
thank you for the middies.
Did you like my professional AI voice acting?
It was clearly fake. It wasn't that weird, uncanny, I feel like someone's gonna murder me feeling that I usually get from AI voices. So, solid 8 out of 10.
Our enemies our enemies want to fucking kill you. Go kill them.
I like it when the story's easy. All right, let's do it. What's
I don't know
up?
why I
Wait,
could not-
what the fuck did the gahababa? What's some of these guys that I'm gonna be fighting?
I
Who's
cannot.
this? Who's this?
Elves!
Elf.
We could just fucking kill elves with no
Well, God,
consequence.
bees!
Yes. Dr. Bees!
Who's this? Sword as man. Oh, they actually. Okay,
Why did-
I get why they
why
did
did
it
you
this
just-
way.
Why'd you just sound like that fucking character from Smiling Friends for a second? The fucking shrimp.
Hi. How are you, yellow man? Yeah, it's like, how do I look, yellow man? You look like you're about to tell people not to come into school tomorrow. Do you think Shrimp Peanut will like to go back out with me? Okay, so do you remember in the original fight after we finished out here, we went to here and they were like, "Oh God, sorry. Oh, we didn't recognize you. Fuck. Oh God. Oh God,
Yeah.
we're so sorry." Yeah, so they changed it so the units you fight look like they're hero units.
Oh.
You know, to really sink in the fact that you're just murdering innocent people. Damn it! It's like,
The mages with the bee familiars.
yeah. Timmy, I'm knocking on your door to show that I'm a caring father, but asserting my dominance as male of the house by coming in anyways, or whatever the fuck he said.
That was the most fucking accurate scene ever, though. So fucking funny.
They're apparently doing like a new Fairly Odd Parents season or series. Yeah.
They are,
But
yeah,
it's like
and
two, it's like
it's
kind of
not
weird.
Timmy.
It's like 2.5D.
Yeah, like no offense to the animators, because the animators, they are doing the best with what they've got, but
It's apparently not terrible because they got it out of Butch Hartman's hands.
yeah, but
Like,
I've seen the style, and it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
like
it's
I
terrible.
don't. There's
No,
something.
the style is gross, but they still pried it out of Butch Hartman's greasy grip, so it's not that terrible.
Yeah, like, God, he is a human being.
He's
Although
is he?
I did. He's
Bold
been
assertion.
milkshake ducked a few times.
I'm hold on. Ice Wolf needs to expand his vernacular a bit here. Pardon the
I feel
fuck.
like-
Pardon the fuck
I
is
feel like I've explained
milkshake
this
ducked?
before.
No.
I feel like
you-
I've explained this before.
I have not gotten the
okay.
deep crunchy lore behind milkshake ducking.
Okay, so milkshake duck.
Uh-huh.
It comes from a Tumblr post or tweet or something. I think it was a tweet. Or it might have been a Tumblr. I don't know. It was basically like the typical, flow of like a beloved internet icon. Essentially, like, news report is just like all of society is overwhelmed with positivity because of this duck sipping on a milkshake. Everyone loves him. 15 minutes later, we regret to inform you that the duck is racist. So ever since then, the concept of a milkshake duck,
That's amazing.
is someone who was first beloved and then it's found out that they did something really bad.
I know
But,
many people like that.
So it was just like Butch Hartman created Fairly Odd Parents and stuff. But he kind of steals art and traces other artists' work and tries to sell it as his own. So I mean, like, that's just tip of the iceberg. But
Oh, I'm sorry, fucking Mizu, you trolling little shit. I'm not clicking on that.
is that the fucking duck at the lemonade stand?
Yes, he tried to get that song stuck in your head, a little fucker.
The thing is, at this point, Mizu, you need more material. I know your shitpost at this point. Like, you're gonna have to delve into, like, the
Was that like
extreme depths
it
of,
feels
like,
like
4chan or something.
Fucking Dandy sitting here sounding like Count Dooku. Your powers are far weaker than they once were. Like, oh wait, please don't set me on fire! Ah! Teo got a much undeserved level up after that. That man had a family. That's a lot of MP to give her at this level. Slow down, Satan.
Oh, sorry, do I need to start making other people post me? Do I need to start making fake accounts to make you click on it? No, it's just, if I see your username and you type a small comment with a link, I know what it is based on, like, what you're saying. That sword is not moving with him.
I used to do this. I used to do something very similar to a friend of mine. Well, then friend. He's a dipshit now, but I would take the song from China, Illinois, and I would just keep, like, playing it, and I would, like, get it stuck in his head, and then I made a fucking routine out of figuring out new ways to get him to click on the song. China, Illinois, China, Illinois, China, Illinois, China, Illinois. Like,
Your fucking version of the Rickroll. It's so on brand for you.
No, it was, I would go through cruel lengths to get him to click on that shit. I would embed that link in other links. I'd use websites used to, like, And like we would be dealing with serious shit like ban appeal forums or like having like a mass discussion about permanently evicting a player from a community. And I'd be like, all right, yeah, I got the documentation here. And I'd send it over to him and it would look like a legit Google document. And then he'd click on it and get hit with a China, Illinois thing. And he'd be like, and you'd know when it would work because we would be having like this stone cold, dead serious conversation. And then you'd just hear, ice, really? And I'd be like, yeah, really.
You absolute fucker.
I was draining his sanity with ease.
I have the Rickroll URL burned in my site. Okay, so there was a GIF before like GIFs were like embedded into like chat applications. There was a friend of mine who would always link to a specific to a GIF. And it was like one of those like tiny URLs. So you got a worthless trophy.
Yeah, I can't get rid of it. He's going to have that worthless trophy in his inventory for the entire game.
Good job. The funny thing about it was like, it was a GIF of like this one dude. He's got like a real thick ass mustache, I think. Or did he have a thick ass mustache, or did his eyebrows just look like mustaches? I don't know. He had really thick eyebrows though. And it was like a, eyebrow raise, and every time he raised his eyebrows, the camera's like zoomed in further on him. And like every time I saw it, I'd be like, God damn it! And it got to a point where like I knew the URL of it, and once I memorized the URL and was like, I'm not clicking that, I know what that is. They're like, no you don't. And I'm like, I remembered it. Like I would recite the URL to him. I had it that memorized. I don't have it that memorized anymore, unfortunately.
Have you ever seen people that are like
but-
racist in a way that's like completely benign?
Oh, boy. It's called being born in a different time.
No, like, you know how like racist people always say something fucking horrible and unhinged and it makes your stomach churn and you want to vomit on the spot? It's just so fucking horrible, the stuff they say. Like,
Yes.
you're one of those nasty, and then they say the racial epitaph and you're like, ugh, like, you just want to burn them at the stake.
Yeah, it's just like,
Have you ever
why
just
you
seen,
gotta be
have
like
you
this?
ever seen like friendly racism?
I mean, I feel like
Ned Flanders,
So I'm gonna-
Ned Flanders-esque, like
I'm gonna.
Like-
no, I haven't.
Like,
but,
sorry,
like,
it's like,
where's-
sorry, Homer, I'm just not a fan of African Americans.
like, what the fuck, Ned? Well, he didn't really say it in a mean way. He still said it. Yeah, but he didn't say it like the mean
my
way.
God.
You didn't say it right, Ned.
Sorry, it's just how I feel in my Critolistian heart.
Like, no, Ned,
That's not okay. Like, no, like Ned, my dude, you gotta
God, I am so glad that I have restraint today, cause hold on, I gotta write this down to Dandy. Sorry.
While we're on the topic, it's like also back. I started thinking about it because I know we've made some like very edgy jokes on the Neo World Ends With You playthrough. And I started thinking about it of like there is the bad. Ice, what the fuck? Thank you for having the restraint. We cannot say that on stream. Holy shit.
Oh man. Oh, the differences between me and JonTron is that I don't say it. And I
So-
don't feel it either.
God. So back during the Neo stream, I know we made some edgy jokes.
No, Dandy, you made the edgy joke.
Okay, fine. Yes, I made edgy jokes. that
Clannial
honestly,
Bandicoot.
By all intents and purposes, my very loving, wonderful Mexican boyfriend should have thrown my ass on the couch, but
He should
he
have
didn't.
suplexed you. What the fuck? On the couch, out the door,
In the doghouse that doesn't exist.
in the dumpster.
That does exist. But I started thinking about the jokes a little bit more. Also, Zippy, thank you for the gift subs, you goddamn sweetheart. Also, you just gifted a sub to Mega Gandhi, and now I'm terrified. I'm gonna get nuked.
Great. Now Mega Gandhi has the nuke. Thanks, Zippy. No.
So I started thinking about it, of like certain stereotypes that people are like, oh no, that's offensive, that's mean. And yes, some stereotypes are really offensive and awful. Like, here's one thing that I don't get.
Sorry. Why is it spicy?
There is a stereotype, and this one is the bad one. Zippy, thank you for 2 more gift subs. Sweetheart.
You can't hug anybody with nuclear arms. Oh wait, what?
I am trying so hard to get this thought out of my brain.
It's okay.
So like, there's good, bad, and benign stereotypes, but one that I didn't understand at all, and that I would never make jokes about, is there is a stereotype, for whatever reason, in the United States that Hispanic people are lazy. And I'm like, that doesn't add up to me, because if you think about all of the other stereotypes, it is completely contradictory.
Exactly.
Because the other stereotypes are...
They steal all your jobs.
That is one stereotype.
Yeah.
I
can't be lazy if you're taking...
It's true.
Can't be lazy if you're taking all the work.
But also, there's like the stereotype of, you know, like the Hispanic cleaning lady who works very hard to, you know, clean the house and make it spotless and loves her lemon pledge. And like, I'm just like, that's actually, that, you know, whenever I saw like Consuelo and like, you know, Family Guy and everything, it's just like, you know, she does a good job. She does a little too good sometimes. She's a little pushy about her job, but she's passionate about that job. I respect that woman. But, and then the other one is like, you know, yard work. And I'm like, yard work is fucking hard. Like, is some yes, you are. That is some very respectable, like, honestly, house cleaning and yard work are 2 of the most incredibly taxing things to do. They are really hard things to do. And so I've never understood like the stereotype of like, you know, that's the stereotype for like, you know, people who are Mexican from an American's perspective. But then they also turn around and say, oh, the stereotype is they're lazy. It's like, how can you say that shit? I don't understand.
Why else do you think they're taking
like
fucking naps? They're wiped.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at that lazy man who sits there after throwing 30, 50-pound totes for the entire day. Oh, yeah, no, he just doesn't have infinite reserves of energy. If he had any more energy, he'd have an arc reactor strapped to his chest.
Exactly. Like,
he's not lazy, he's just immortal. What the fuck do you want?
Like, but then I started thinking more about it, because I just sometimes, because I didn't understand people for the longest time, and so I started thinking about how society functions and start like trying to like really deconstruct it.
Oh, Jesus.
So sometimes I just think about this shit, and I start thinking about like, you know, like the white stereotypes, and I'm just like, the white stereotype tends to be like, fucking colonist, fucking rich CEO type that does nothing for society and likes cheese. And also racist. Yes, white people are racist.
White people. I'm sorry.
I'm like,
okay, 1 second. Hold up.
It's a stereotype. Stereotype.
White people are racist. Have you hung out with black people?
Oh God,
I have many black friends, and they all, like, the biggest fucking fights that they have to get in is, no, but how black are you? Like, Imagine if fucking I walked up to you and I held my forearm up to yours and was like, no, look, I'm whiter. Like, that means I get more cheese. No, everyone would be like, what the fuck are they on?
First of all,
but like someone I love deeply and care for, he's mixed, right?
yeah.
And like, he was really upset a few days ago. I think it was yesterday. He was really upset because like his level of melanin was being questioned. And he's like, dude, and he was like, do you think I'm white passing? I'm like, what? He's like, it's really important. Just, do you think I'm white passing? And then I went back up to a photo of him he sent me, and I swatched the color of it, and I put it into my fucking Clip Studio file, and then I grabbed a swatch of Elijah Wood's forehead, and I fucking swatched that, and I put the two next to each other, and I was like, on the left is Elijah Wood, and where that is on the hex color grid, and then over there is you, and where you are on the hex color grid. And he was like, oh, wow, there's a big difference. Yeah. Now over here is Samuel L. Jackson. Look how little a difference between the swatches of you and Samuel L. Jackson there are. The distance between these two things is very small. The distance between you and Elijah Wood is very big.
It's so... I'm sorry, not to take away from how your friend was feeling, because that's some shitty stuff,
he was super happy about it. Well, it's because his brother was making him feel like shit about it. And I was like, what's your brother look like? And then he sent me a picture of him, and I swatched his forehead, and I was like, look, he's whiter than you. And he was like, oh my God, he is. And that was a big deal for, that made his day.
I'm sorry, I don't want to take away from like his, you know.
No, I know.
His brother being shit, but just the phrase "white passing."
Because he's mixed.
In that, well, yes, and like I understand why like some people would want to be like some people would want to be white passing, for various reasons. But the whole concept of race, I sit here and I'm like, man, society's fucking weird. But like, if people like can laugh about this shit more often, my God, the world would be great. Because Hold on.
I want to fucking... Jesus, this is one of those things where chat might be like, he's full of shit.
What do you mean?
Like, people might think I'm full of shit in that. So let's see here. Add... image.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm going to add an image real quick and then overlay it on top of us.
You're not about to dox our friends.
It is a color swatch.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, now where's the browse button on this fatherfucking thing? Oh, I got it. Okay. Everybody's sitting here wondering what the fuck I'm smorking right now, I'm certain.
So, you know, in terms of like comedy to talk about issues like this,
see what I mean? Look at the fucking upper left of the, look, see, this is what I did.
Yeah.
This is Elijah Wood, this is him, this is his brother, and that is Samuel L. Jackson. And seeing this made his day, because apparently black people questioning their blackness is a big fucking deal. And just having this visual identifier that I pulled together in 5 minutes meant the world to him.
Yeah, that is a thing I've noticed, because one of my exes was black, and he and his friends would joke so much back and forth about light-skinned and dark-skinned. And that's the phrasing that they use, so no one come at me for that shit.
Yeah, no, that is. Like I said, I have a shit ton of black friends. That is a thing.
Yeah.
And they'll
would,
like
go
dog each
back
other
and
over it too.
forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they will fucking
And-
lynch each other like, bro, you all came out from a fucking loving family. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly that.
You just no, like stop. It's like stop fighting. You still had parents. You don't know hood life. Shut the fuck up. You went to a private school.
I always, whenever they started going back and forth with one another, I always just sat there and like kind of like sunk into the couch and like would shut the fuck up because I'm like, if I even so much as move or provoke,
Yeah,
I
it's
am
like
gonna be eviscerated.
It's like the T-Rex in
Because-
Jurassic Park. Oh god, their vision is based on movement.
Because like there was sometimes like I try and like joke around with them, and their wit was like your level of wit, where they
Oh,
would
God.
just eviscerate me for my level of
Oh,
whiteness, and it
oh,
was
fuck.
hysterical. Yeah. And it was just
I'd be scared.
hysterical, but like it made me realize how much I appreciate people that can joke about it
Yeah.
without taking it too seriously, where it's just like, yeah, that's the way society can be, but you know what? Fuck it. We're with each other and we're gonna laugh and
Yeah.
have fun with it.
Yeah. And that's the important thing, right? Like, here's the important thing, I feel, more than anything in this day and age. We need to learn how to love and embrace each other for our innate differences and realize that our differences are our strengths and not a reason to crucify one another. I don't know
Yes.
why this is profound. This is not, I am not saying profound words. However, apparently I am. This is actually I'm gonna have to quick save at the end of this, because this is like a really interesting configuration of enemies, and yeah, she's been poisoned.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick save, because like, I don't know how this is gonna go. Because again, we got two guys that can throw out Blaze level 2, and I'm trying not to cluster up. But then we've got wasps here when they're normally zombies that are...
poison.
Yeah, but it's also the fact that like, the zombies here are normally weak to fire, and that makes Teo basically like a broke-ass, like, bullshit queen. But instead, now you've got enemies that are actually poisoning, which is cool to see, because you don't run into enemies that poison for a hot... Wait, no, I take it back. Zombies can actually poison. It's just they usually die so fucking quick, you don't even get to see it. So that'll get smoked.
So, Ice, I just had a thought cross my mind.
Wait, is what I said
And not-
controversial? Is loving
No,
each
so-
other a controversial, bold, big brain thought?
So, what was said in chat was, what I said shouldn't be a controversial statement, yet is for some dumb reason. I started thinking about that, I'm like, these days,
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
it's people want so much to fit in and be part of the whole that they are willing to sacrifice their individuality for it. And
Absolutely.
I think that is what a lot of the problem seems to be.
And also, like,
The best
lynching one another,
Goddamn,
like
Ken.
lynching one another is also like a thing, right? Like you'll see some guys say one thing that's not perfectly fitting in with the cultural zeitgeist of Twitter, and he is dogpiled, lynched, person gets fired from his job. You know, all that shit because he didn't say whatever bullshit is on someone's mind at that moment.
Yeah, that and like a lot of people have been using social media with their friends and like joking around and like using, the fucking exaggerated humor that friends use with one another, and some people take that as serious when they see it.
Oh god.
And just the idea of like private friendships being made public, I think is another big issue.
Yeah.
At least again, these are theories that I'm just yeeting out there. I don't know if they're factual or anything, but it feels like that's
Okay,
part
no,
of it.
you didn't need to go that hard against Luke just because he dropped you down to 1 health. That's spite.
Yeah,
He's being a little spiteful though. But no, you're completely right, is the thing. Which is kind of frustrating in its own way.
Yeah, but I just like that ever since I've been disconnecting from social media more, I've noticed I have been, goddamn.
Yeah. Everybody seems to just be doing better this time around.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot better ever since I've been focusing more on the private relationships I have with people.
Good.
And you know, like, obviously what I mean by that is like friendships and everything. And instead of like always having to try and be, you know, posting art that I get with people, or, you know, talking on Twitter or other social media, you know, making, you know, the friendships, you know, more public and everything. I'm a lot happier just keeping stuff private like it was when I was younger.
Oh
I say as sub, they really don't like Luke. Holy shit.
That guy was just taking out all his frustrations. He got 2 turns really quick. He was just like, you know what? Enjoy what overkill feels like, you fucking chud.
Oh my god, 9 points of overkill.
Go back to your people in a body bag.
Jesus. But yeah, it's weird that I'm saying this shit as we are showing part of our friendship on stream live for the world to see for all time. But
they're seeing how we handle it. Like we're talking about conversational stuff that's like really, really, really intense for some people. And we're very clearly like not only not bothered but not afraid to talk about big shit. Which is it's a rather large deal to be able to do that.
Arena.
Oh. Welcome to Monarena, a land of magic and mystery. Oh, sorry about the attack. We can't be too careful in these troubled times. Yeah, well, you're the guys that kind of like obliterated, not me. So.
Yeah, sorry about the body count. Yeah, hey, can you raise Luke here? Can you also maybe do something about the people that I killed? I don't like having a guilty conscience.
Yeah, you gonna do something about my fucking dwarven friend who I had to sweep into a dustpan?
Oh, man.
Ice is not sorry about that body count. I am very sorry for, like, the people, not so much sorry for the Hornets.
Listen, if the Hornets were tamed, those I would want. Like, now I'm picturing a little bumblebee, like a giant bumblebee, because they're the most chill, and it's like, you're like, hey, go and pollinate those flowers and come back and, you know, I'll make sure there's extra nectar here for you that we extracted from the flowers that you're getting stuff from anyways, but like, you know, more extra nectar.
Oh, she got to glow up.
Good, right? Let me try one of my three,
do Lamia. She looks like Lamia.
Lamia? How do you want me to do Lamia? Just
like Lamia, with the exception of, you know, can you? Like,
yes, I am Henri.
Like that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I am Henri. What? What about Guardiana? And my father? Who are you? I don't have to listen to this nonsense from someone I don't even know. Go away now.
Wait, Princess Henri. Please, listen to Max.
Nova!
This is Max. He is leading the fight against the Runefaust army.
But my father, the Sword of Light, in Guardiana. Is it true, Nova?
Yes, Your Majesty. It is all true, I'm afraid.
I need to be alone for a while.
We understand, Your Majesty, but do not let your grief overwhelm you.
I must be alone now.
I used to think she was so fucking cool.
Max, Princess Henri is in great sorrow. Please go and talk to her. I know she said that she needed time alone, but everyone loves a pushy man. Remind her of her duty to Guardiana and her people. Anywho, I'll be out.
I mean, that kind of tracks, to be honest with you.
He's of a different time.
He's of a different time. That translates to he's racist and we're letting him get away with it.
Now, Max. Everyone knows that a woman loves an assertive man. You want her to join the Shining Force, you have to take her by the wrist and tell her you won't accept no for an answer.
Oh, that's kind of rapey, Nova. That's a little... I don't know, man. It kind of feels like it's a trap.
My wife thinks I'm quite the alpha, I'll have you know.
Jesus.
Like, can you imagine just he's that like that sort of dude? It's just like, oh god, dude, please get with the times.
My name is Arthur. I used to be a knight. I'm not really a battle type. I like it here.
Your face is shaped like a banana.
Your dick is shaped like a banana.
It's a long one. I know my duty now, Max. It is to hunt Kane down and make him pay for what he did. I'll fight with you. I'm sure that's what my father would want me to do. I'll make sure to go grab his AK-47 before we set off. Listen, Papa didn't raise no bitch.
All right. Okay. Oh, shit. You know, I'm not even gonna bother with all the other. I'm not gonna bother with all the other bullshit here because you guys have already seen that other bullshit, and it serves no purpose other than to be haha funny, waste of time.
Wait, hold on. Wait, right, go. Talking about fucking old dude that I've been voicing. Just the chat saying his advice is known for such nuggets as when a woman says no, they mean yes, and it's not my fault I'm divorced, but only on paper.
I am on front. You wish to find the key to the accursed door before Kane of Runefaust. A legend tells that the pool of the ancients below is tied in with the accursed door. To reach the pool, you must first need the orb of light from the cavern of darkness. Defeat the monster in the cavern and the orb is yours. Then, return to me.
Well,
Max, enter the cavern and retrieve the orb of light.
So I was actually playing a mod for a while that took and gave you 1/3 the characters, but each character kind of got a choose your own adventure style class selection, which is kind of an interesting prospect, but I didn't really like it when it panned out. All right.
Behold, the dreaded cavern of darkness. Reminds me of my ex-wife. You must defeat the monsters to gain the orb.
Well done.
What?
Very bold.
Why
of
have
you.
I made this dude into just like the most sexist, awful old man ever? He doesn't deserve that. Why is this the fucking Oh no! Zippy, thank you for the 10 biddies. I hope you have a good time at work, dude. I don't like how well that's rendered. That makes me
it's awful.
uncomfortable. You can see. Thank you, Lo. Thank you.
Lo's response to that spider was to slap it in the fucking mouth.
One character per game, you always turn into a bigot. That's. Listen, I find it funny.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
it, like,
Max was able to do less damage to the spiders than fucking what? Oh, right, because they've got a resistance to. They're basically the zombies
holy
here.
Shit.
They're basically the zombies here, which means they take extra from fire. That's the Reaper.
Dandy venting issues through character acting. It's not issues, it's. I find it funny when there is like that massive contrast. It's just like out there, just like, whoa, okay, let's take a step back and like we need to have a conversation about this.
Dandy's sitting there being like, "Don't worry, I can say the N-word. It's just a verb." Like, no, Jesus Christ, not a verb. Sorry, a noun. Jesus. I failed high school English. All right, shut up.
It's fine. English is bullshit anyways. Yeah, okay, so that's another thing. I fucking hate English. As I've been having to try and explain English to people who are learning English and them asking questions,
of like, how do you know if, you know, when it's written, how do you know if it's pronounced address or address? And I'm sitting here having to be like, I forget the word for it, but that's actually a rule in English, because if it's a 2-syllable word, you have to stress the first syllable. If it's a noun, stress the second syllable. If it's a verb.
And our version later has just got, I hate my fucking language.
Because I mean, it's address is the noun, address is the verb.
And then a dress is a thing a lady wears.
Correct. Did you hear about the dress lady, her husband heavily milkshake ducked recently? Did you hear about this?
The dress lady.
Yes, do you remember the dress that broke the internet?
Yes, the dress that was either blue and gold or black and white or whatever.
Yeah, the white and gold or blue and black, which, by the way, I was firmly in the camp of it looked blue and black, I think. I could not see the white and gold for the life of me. Regardless. Apparently, the husband of that relationship, not a good person. Apparently, domestic issues. That was 17 damage, May. Can you chill?
So she's a fucking DPS character, if you hadn't guessed.
She apparently has an insane amount of luck.
Her crit stat.
Yes, but you're colorblind, Andy. Listen, I might be colorblind, but that wasn't a colorblind issue. That was a.
That's
50,
how you know.
50.
That's how you know Dandy's not racist. He's colorblind. Also, I'm gonna get a drink. I'm thirsty as fuck.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Perfect. How are you guys doing tonight? Hope chat's doing great. I've just been kind of letting my mind just sort of like ramble tonight because I
sit there and realized the second I said I'm thirsty as fuck, I knew that was gonna get taken out of context immediately.
Last minute bit. Thank you, Zippy. Have a good time at work, dude.
Anyways.
Luke attacks. Luke kills.
Here I thought speed kills.
I can't be a milkshake duck. I'm lactose intolerant. It's funny.
That's actually good.
That dress looks like someone tore wallpaper off a wall and wrapped it around the lady. Okay, hold on.
And then zip tied her up by the neck.
Jesus! While the dress does have a bit
May,
of tackiness
settle
to it,
down!
May is out for blood.
Yes, that's her subplot.
I liked the design of the dress. Like the basic design, I'm like, it's simple, it's elegant. But I don't know. Also, I'm just gonna say this as a man who is very secure in both his gender and sexuality.
You just started off the fucking stream saying you weren't!
No, I said that I was. I am a man and I am very secure in that fact. It's just I don't vibe with the stereotype of a quote man. I feel very secure in the fact that I'm a man though. I wondered what it's like to wear a dress. Like it feel like on the one hand, I'm like, I feel like it would be feeling if I have a nice evening gown or something. That would be like, if I, you know, have like the figure to pull it off and stuff. Like, I'd be down to like try it out. Like.
Oh, Daniel Bandicoot, you keep saying the wrong things while too many people are listening.
I don't care. Like, I'd fucking, like, gladly wear a dress in public if I found one that looked good on me. That's the thing, is I would have to have one that, like, accentuates the figure, you know? It's not as easy as just jeans and a t-shirt, which I usually do. There's gotta be a certain elegance to it. Hear that, fan artist? Time to draw Dandy in a dress. I mean, fuck it. If people want to, I am not gonna
You've already drawn
stop.
yourself in a fucking dress and thigh highs.
It was not a dress, it was a skirt and heels. And it looked powerful as shit. Listen,
you looked
here's the thing.
retarded.
I liked how I looked. I was very happy with how that picture came out. But I am terrified of anyone that can walk in heels, because walking in heels requires such incredible balance.
Hear
and
that
a
balance? It
level of
requires you.
strength. And a level of strength. So because of the balance that's required, so it's just like, okay, if someone can like walk in heels, or heaven forbid run in heels, if I see someone run in heels, I'm immediately scared.
No, you know what you should be scared of?
mad
Someone who
respect.
can fight in heels.
That especially, like anytime I see like
Legoshi from Beastars.
yes, like anytime I see characters in like anime or games that are fighting in heels, I just sit there and like, okay, no. If I saw someone like ready to throw hands and they're wearing heels, I'd be like, okay, no, you win. Whatever
God,
you want.
that was the one part of the Beastars manga that started to make no sense, is when Paru tried to make it a fucking battle anime, and it had a tournament arc. And the first thing that happened to Legoshi was he literally had a fucking keg of TNT thrown at him, and he got blown up, and he was totally fine. And then afterwards, like...
What? What is Beastars? I've never watched it, but I keep hearing these crazy, like I heard like it was a murder mystery. I'm hearing it was a fight anime. I hear there's a romantic element to it. I'm just like, what the fuck is this series?
Dude, it is 3 seconds away numerous times from it just turning into a furry porn. Like, literally, it is about a bunny that wants that wolf cock. That's basically what the story is. I'm sorry that this keeps...
I thought the moose did.
Moose?
I've been in the furry fandom too long. Or he's not a moose. He's a what? Was he a deer?
Deer.
Ah.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, Luke. You keep getting blazed to death.
I don't know why moose was the first thing in my mind.
Neither do I.
I thought antlers, and my mind went to moose.
All right.
Beastars really stole Dandy's life story. Listen. Say. Oh, Ottman found the clip. Guys, if you can, there's a clip from one of Ottman's wrestling streams, where I was one of the fighters. I did something really stupid that is perfectly on brand for me.
All right, I'm looking at this.
Do it.
Elbow to the back of the head. And then you get stepped on, and then thrown on your face and fall out of the ring. And then you roll back in the ring. And then you walk all the way over to the other side, slap the guy who's fighting against you.
Yeah. And then what do?
Well, looks like you just throw yourself face first out of the ring and into the concrete barricade.
Yeah, just fucking. I made a miscalculation somewhere. Dunk.
Professional Twitch streamer Daniel Bandicoot showing everyone that his face is where his body is. Or, I mean, his mind is where his mouth is. I mean... See, the advantage behind the way I set this stream up is I plowed ahead with power leveling at the very start so that I could borderline trivialize later fights. And I also made sure to power max the fuck up, because he was like hanging way behind and he should never be.
Yeah. By the way, I know what the thumbnail of this stream is gonna be.
What would that be, Dandy?
Remember the guy with the ears on his neck? I'm just gonna do a really, really disgusting close-up of him.
I wonder if Max can actually hurt this thing. Wow.
decent amount.
He did, like, he shouldn't be able to. This guy's pretty much exclusively weak against Blaze, and that's it. He should not be, Max should not be able to hurt him. To give you a perspective, Ken did 1 point of damage.
Yeah. Maximum by 3. Ooh, sleep.
No, it
No,
cannot
no. Wrong voice. That's,
No, it can't be! After all these centuries!
like, that was a fucking girl's voice for some reason.
Max, the orb of light must be within that chest. Take it quickly.
Yes, I know. There's that moment where you're like, what? How did that voice was high? Yep. And Greed's worse. Greed can somehow make his voice go way the fuck up there.
No.
He like sounds like a moaning whore when he does it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Why are you giving me a wooden staff when I'm drowning dick in better shit?
The game wanted to give you wood. Are you gonna complain about that?
Yes!
Well, okay then.
Fucking power staff right there!
I love when you smack your desk and it's like, it sort of like goes on, like it's still vibrating a bit. You just hear the.
One of these days I'm gonna do it and then you're gonna hear the sound of glass breaking followed by, oh shit, my deposit!
Do the citizens of Guardiana need a special permit to get their medical herb? Are you surprised it took me that long to make that joke? Literally fucking was this 5 streams in, 4 streams in, what are we on? I don't know.
I want to squeeze you by the neck so fucking hard, dude. Like, unironically.
I want that too, I'll be honest.
I want to be bullied. I don't want to be bullied. I want to be bullied. I don't want to be bullied. Don't bully me. Bully me harder.
Oh.
How long I have waited for you to summons, Max. You are a hero without peer. The legacy of the ancients is an evil being that has been sealed away for 1,000 years. Dark Soul now searches for the key to unlock that seal. You must stop him.
Well, there we go. I felt bad that you had to do everything that had a vagina.
I mean, I don't mind it. Your eyes make you look like the villain lady. They kinda did. She's a little too powerful.
The Orb of Light has chosen you, Max. To battle the evil that threatens Rune, you are truly the servants of the powers of light, the Shining Force.
Title drop.
Cross to the sea from Rindo and go to the eastern continent. You must stop Kane.
Yeah, I got it. I'll do this.
In case you guys
Hero.
never figured out the overall flow of Shining Force, it is as follows. Go to new area, hunt around to see if you can find a guy who's got a portrait. Figure out a way to get him to come with you. Fuck off to next area. To the point where in some cases they're very clever. In fact, in Shining Force 3, there is another werewolf that fits into one of my favorite werewolf tropes. And in order to get him to join you, you literally have to physically push him into your base. Like, you bully him into your base.
No, it just. What is this other favorite stereotype werewolf thing of yours?
Oh, it is suspiciously manly werewolves with incredibly normal sounding names that often wear baggy pants.
That is incredibly specific. Does that happen a lot?
More than I'd like to admit.
So like, there's like, you know, this, you know, the werewolf, Jack, very deep voice. Wears baggy pants, and his name is Steve. You'd be all over that.
That would fit into the trope, yes.
Okay. Taking notes.
For example, Darkstalkers, John Talbane, really buff, normal name, baggy pants. Suikoden 2, Bob, really buff, Rastafarian, baggy pants.
Huh. I see what you mean.
The example of me pushing a werewolf into my base, that character did not have baggy pants, but his name is Frank.
Ah, yes, the big pant character design. You know, there is a
I
very
actually
specific-
talked to Keen about that at one point, and he fucking drew it. He like drew a werewolf with baggy pants. I don't remember the name he gave him.
I have wanted to bring back a character that a friend of mine helped me design. It was a Scrafty Machoke hybrid Pokemon character. And I mean, it's just like, think Scrafty, but with some more Machoke features and kind of buff. Like, it wasn't hyper buff. But I've wanted to do more with that design because I love how it looks. But God, fucking remember, 2 hours, 25 minutes. Got it. Just remembering that so I can grab that for the thumbnail. So I'm actually just gonna do just a fucking close-up of that and see if the shocking image chases people away or gets them to click on it. We'll find out. Oh, the circus! Do we have time for the circus? Yeah, we got time.
Oh my god, yeah. Go for it.
Oh.
Hey, look, her face doesn't look horrible now.
Well, Max, remember me? You'll soon wish you'd taken my advice in Alterone. Is this really what you people call this place? Come, my pets. Look who's come to play with you. Why? It's the Shining Force. I leave you in good hands, Max. I have more vital matters to attend to. I did say that right, didn't I? I'm new to being the villain.
That is my explanation for why she said all those lines very incorrectly and not just me failing at every turn. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, that's a new sprite.
I always forget to ask, does this mode make the portraits prettier? Yes.
Yes, it does. It is a graphics overhaul.
Including the mayor. Why they decided to do that?
I don't know why you would call that pretty, but okay. Come on, Arthur, get your turn, please. Arthur. That's Ken. I guess Ken can reduce some of the economy. I don't want that fucker
yes,
casting.
he can.
No, he can not.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, level 7.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Do the Tars just have a buff?
Honestly, I think they might have gotten one.
Also, Beto asked, Ice, what's your favorite werewolf transformation? Feel like we're about to hear some opinions.
You're going to hear the only correct opinion. And
Give me a second. I think I know what it is. Go for it.
You do. It's fucking Helsing.
Yeah. Yup. Mm-hmm.
We based multiple product lines off of that werewolf.
Let's say the Helsing werewolf is still the best done werewolf of all werewolf media. I don't understand why no one has been able to capture that magic ever again.
A good werewolf should be both scary but a little hot.
Wait. Hold on. Ottman just said the clown sprite is the clown from Fighter's History. Oh my god, what is that another fighting game? Also, why does that look like fucking Dollar Store Ryu in that screenshot, Ottman?
Yeah, so some of the mods actually do that, where they'll take like a fighting game character sprite and they'll like kind of just grimace it in there for whatever reason.
I've never seen the Helsing werewolf. Whiskey,
Jesus
do me a favor and
Christ.
look up Van Helsing werewolf.
On YouTube.
You'll understand.
You'll never be the same afterwards. And neither will your fucking pants, but... Yeah, that's more what I was expecting. Diglett dig, Diglett dig, Diglett dig.
Trio.
See, they look nothing like Diglett in the sprite, but when they get to the overworld, they look like Diglett.
Yeah. Also, I swear to God, the centaurs definitely have a buff because both May
A lot
and
of them
Ken
were fucking useless, so
Yeah.
that's good that they have a buff.
Yeah, I still have no idea why we have had 0 sexy werewolf games yet. Yeah, but it's been plenty of time. I don't understand it either. Like, I mean, we have like the furry games, but even then,
Cowards.
there's no,
It's cowards mostly.
yeah. And like, every time I see like werewolves, people are like, every time people want to make a werewolf, they make them like way more like gross and like monstrous looking, which I mean, I understand. They're supposed to be monstrous.
Monstrous and
But,
gross
like-
are two different things. You don't have to make it look like an emaciated chihuahua. Oh my god.
Exactly! Werewolves are supposed to be strong. Stop making them bony.
Also, there was another like Love, Death, and Robots also had a really good werewolf in it.
Which one?
Love, Death, and Robots. Or was it Blood, Sex, and Robots? I can't remember. It was a it was like a short series of unrelated movie or short TV episodes.
It was Love, Death, and Robots, apparently.
Okay.
Oh, also, Fighter's History is a 90s game from Data East who's infamous for being the one fighting game that caused Capcom to file a lawsuit against it due to plagiarism. For the record, Capcom lost that case. Interesting.
Data East.
Yeah.
I don't know,
And then
but
there's a Harry Potter werewolf that looks like a furless bear. Don't get me started on Harry Potter werewolves. Don't get me started on them.
those werewolves look eerily like the werewolves from the Quarry too.
Like, and also like I think of like werewolves in different media, and every single time, like, why do they make them so gangly? I hate it. Like, oh my god, the fucking. When I heard that World of Warcraft was getting werewolves, as someone who didn't know about the Worgen beforehand, I was like, oh, this will be interesting. And then I saw them, I'm like, they're so skinny. Give me beefy werewolves. Why is the fucking default these days to make them skinny? It doesn't make sense.
They're not that skinny by comparison to the other races on the Alliance side, dude.
That's not a very high bar, though. Everyone on the Alliance is a wimp. Except the Draenei. I'm sorry.
And the only thing I know about the Draenei is that all the female have giant horse sticks.
They what? Oh, you've seen a lot of the porn. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's canon, right? It has to be canon.
As many times as people have done it, it might as well be.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Leaf. Welcome. How you doing, dude?
What's up, Leaf?
The Worgen are very Dorito-shaped. They are, but their arms and legs are so skinny in comparison, and that's my issue with them. They look gangly. They don't look buff. They look gangly. And
They
I'm
also
just
have that. They're also rocking them Popeye forearms.
Yeah, give them some protein and a balanced workout routine. They can't just be like squeezing as hard as they can every day.
Mhm.
Hey, Aki, how you doing tonight?
Well, Hans, you don't deserve this kill, but you're gonna get it anyways.
Bop. Maybe this will be the... Nope, never mind. Got done playing Stardew Valley tonight. Nice, Leaf. How was it?
Teo gets kicked in the face.
Teo's just like that fucking, scene from the, Pokemon OVA of, like, Charizard and Blastoise where, like, Charizard fucking punches the Blastoise and Blastoise is just standing there like, alright, my turn. Like, that was the most,
Wait,
like...
does it... What happens to the Charizard after that? Did you just get punched in the fucking guts?
I forget what happens, but, like, have you seen that GIF?
No.
Hold on. Here, I just sent it to you on Discord.
Uh-oh, I'm about to have my eyes opened. Oh. Oh.
Yeah! The fucking eye narrow is what sells it for me. It's just like, oh.
Uh-oh. Charizard's like, I should have drop kicked him.
Post on Discord server. Okay, I can do that for you guys. Give me a sec. I'll just post it into the general chat for you guys to see. There it is. That was from the that was an official animation. It was like 4 or 5 episodes that followed Red around Kanto. And
Yep.
when I say Red, I mean Red, not Ash.
Yeah. This was the one that had the ultra traumatizing first fight between Charmander and Squirtle, where like fucking Charizard is screaming in fucking visceral agony while fucking oh yeah, it was ultra traumatizing.
I mean, it was a lot closer to the manga because the manga has like some really violent, fucked up shit. Oh, Myth said of Warcraft. Meanwhile, in Draenor, say hello to Sabaron. Okay, now see, I could kind of vibe with that. He looks a bit beefier. Who is this? Who is this?
That is literally using the Worgen Smash with a different hat.
It is. Concept art. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, Ken, you're gonna have to sit here.
He looks a little beefier than most Worgen. He looks a little beefier. Kind of digging that. Kind of digging that. The game's heavily sanitized how violent battles actually are. Yeah, in Pokemon, there's 3 different like timelines for Pokemon, where you've got the anime, which is a lot more, more positive and everything. You've got the games, which are kind of like the middle ground between like super dark and like, the happy fun times that the anime is. And then you've got the manga, where an Arbok gets literally sliced in half and you see its guts on the page.
Oh.
Yeah, have you seen that? Hold on. I'm gonna have to look this up. And send it to you. Oh, I forgot there is a new video game called Werewolf Cleaner on Steam Dandy. You play a werewolf who works as a janitor and he's forced to work overtime during a full moon. That sounds cute. Okay, the Worgen are getting a little bit of a glow up, but also can they please, for the love of God, do some curls? Please, just do some curls. If they skip leg day, that's fine. Just do some curls, at least. That's all I ask.
Sacrilegious little shit saying that they can skip leg day. How fucking dare you unfriend it?
Listen, it's Blizzard. I can only ask so much from them.
If it's Blizzard, then you should have fucking standards. They're already fucking everyone as hard as they can. Basic bitch. Don't give multi-million-dollar companies any leeway.
That's a good point. How's Shining Force so far?
This is much better now, with the mod updated.
Yeah, let me just,
And no arbitrary, silly shithead gotcha moments. like having a bunch of mages that cast sleep on you for no reason.
Yeah, so I'm about to send you a fucking image from the Pokemon manga. This was the first generation of a Charmeleon using, I believe, this some sort of, I don't think Iron Tail was in the game yet, but used some sort of like tail attack on an Arbok. Here's the result of that.
Oh, you just cut that fucking Arbok right in goddamn half.
Yeah, and the guts spill out on the floor and everything. That was official. Game Freak still publishes the manga to this day. And yes, it does get pretty fucked up at times.
Does it still start red?
No, they change the protagonist each generation to whatever that generation's protagonist of the games are. So, you know, they changed to gold and silver, you know, and then they started actually naming them not after the versions after that, and you know, whatever. Like they follow the game's protagonist.
Good.
But
all right, so we are.
Oh.
No, that's fine. He's supposed to use that spell. Okay, good.
Wasn't there a manga version where Red was 10 and Misty was like 25? I don't know if they aged up the gym leaders at all in the manga. I didn't look too much into it, but I do know that, like, I just know some of the shocking stuff about the manga. Like the fucking Arbok scene, which is fucking infamous. Seriously, all I had to search was Pokemon manga Arbok and went to the images and found exactly what I was looking for.
Well, Arthur, I think this is you. Sorry, buddy.
Oh!
Yep. It's about that much.
Are the character names better than Ass Ketchup? I mean, like I said, they are named after the default character names in the games. So you have like Red and Blue, and then later on Green, the female trainer from Fire Red Leaf Green. But yeah, so it's up to you if you think that the character names are better or worse than Ash Ketchum. But I still fucking love that they named him
Ass Ketchup.
Ash. And they managed to work it in as a pun in the second movie, which I found was fucking hysterical. Because there was like a prophecy that was said, and let me see if I can remember the exact line. It was like, the great guardian shall arise to quell the fighting, but alone its song will fail, thus the earth shall turn to ash. And the people of the people of these islands always thought, like, oh, when this happens, there is no hope. You know, everything is just gonna be burnt to ash. But no, the prophecy was the world will turn to Ash Ketchum as the one that can save everyone. And in the fucking dub, that's what it was. And
God,
like, they ask Ash at one point, like, you know, how are you feeling? Well, I'm feeling like I wish my mom would have named me Bob instead of Ash, but, and I'm just like, it's so perfect.
well, that's not nice.
Like, people can say what they want about, oh my god, bye low.
It's usually high-low, but
People can say what they want about 4Kids. They gave us some gems to work
God
with.
damn it.
Oh!
Yeah, the thing that really
What
is
a little trickster.
No, his dodge rate has always been ridiculously high. It dodges like crazy, it's resistant to magic, and it's just overall insanely obnoxious.
Is that unlimited MP?
Yes,
I don't
it
think
is.
it's unlimited.
It is.
Is
It
it
is
unlimited
unlimited.
or just
it's
over
it's
100?
It's unlimited.
Okay.
Functionally unlimited.
I fucking love seeing Mike and Azzy going back and forth in the chat with dumb fucking names. Dick Kickham, Hugh Jass, Mike Roch, Drew P. Wiener. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. The second Pokemon movie had my favorite part where Team Rocket sacrificed themselves by jumping to their deaths and their lil poem before they possibly died cracks me up. Yeah, that's the thing. Team Rocket, they got the short end of the stick.
Also, it regenerates itself, by the way.
Oh, I'm so happy it can heal. It's so great. Seymour Butts. Yeah, that's a classic one. Fist Rock Hard, Chunk Beefcake, Blast Hard Cheese.
Yeah, this thing is actually way harder in this.
Big McLarge Huge.
Off Speed Chunk. Punch Rock Groin.
Fucking something.
Bristle
What
McLaurin
was it?
Body.
The fucking one that had Thrust in the last name.
Thrust Rock Bone.
Was that it? I thought it was
Fuck!
something like something Bump Thrust.
All right, I'm actually
I don't
mad
know.
at this point.
Uh-oh. Glad I got y'all doing the MST 3K. I fucking love MST 3K. What'd you say, Azzy?
The fuck did you say?
Bryce Tank
Yeah, buff.
Thrust.
It's buff drink lots.
Roll fizzle beef.
Roll Fizzle Beef. Yep. Punk Speed Chunk.
No, I remember. I was
Oh,
getting
Johnson.
confused with the fucking.
Bob Johnson.
That woman was gonna feed me to a dragon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Dirk Hardpeck.
Ottman is saying,
But yeah,
please read.
Mike said who I was talking about. Bryce Tank Thrust. So that is what is his name? The dude who writes for Hell of a Boss.
I thought it was
What is his name?
Bryce Howard's?
No, Bryce Tank. Brandon Rogers. Thank you, Mike.
For that.
Bryce Tank Thrust is his CEO character, and I fucking love them in all their skits. It's so fucking funny. Just cracks me up every time.
Well, that's kind of gay. Normally there's something in that chest, but I guess they were just like, no. Bark, bark, bark.
I swear Ash needs therapy. Apparently he's canonically died 7 times in the running. Yeah, I remember when he died in the first movie. The very young Dandy was distraught. But then he came back to life immediately afterwards. I was like, oh, thank goodness. The first movie was really fucking good. Say, 4Kids did a lot right with that movie, in all honesty. Although the fucking football joke of the
Thank
fucking
you so much, Max.
Vikings.
Take my ship. It's all yours now. Alright, fine, whatever. Fuck you, old man. What's our time like?
We are sitting at 2 hours 48. So we got a little bit of time. The ship will do just fine. Let's get going. Hopefully nothing bad will happen to this ship.
Oh, look, it's something bad that'll happen to
You
this ship.
defeated my pets. However, fuck you. I'm lighting this boat on fire now. Burn, Max. Burn! You'll serve as an example to all who dare oppose Runefells. Oh! I'm still working on that one.
Smoke
I'll get it. I'll
inhalation's
get it
really...
next time. Good riddance! Max, run! The ship's going down! Dandy can't quite I can absolutely... I was doing it for a bit, guys.
I mean, a Naga laugh isn't that hard to do. I can do it.
It isn't. It isn't. It is the most fun villain laugh out of all of it. I think it is the toppest of top tier villain laughs. There is no villain laugh that's better than that. I think it's even better than fucking Dio's iconic laugh. It's just like the perfect amount of like, I'm sinister and evil and I'm taunting you. I don't know. I have very strong opinions about that laugh for no reason.
It's because it's pretty famous.
It's so perfect. Atman, do not bring out the fucking daddy she. Don't bring that out. I'm gonna start crying live on stream. You cannot fuck me up like this.
What?
That's the fucking Robin's flashback.
No, Mike, that is not Dio. That is
Kakyoin.
Kakyoin.
Well, technically not Kakyoin, but then Kakyoin.
The man most well known for laying an egg.
Have you heard the dub version of that?
Like he got Ghost immediately sounds like he starts eating ass like right in the middle of that. So, whoa, okay, whoa.
I'm just gonna say the fucking English voice actors for part 3 had so much they had to deal with. They did amazing out of the parts of that dub that I've heard. Like, whoever did Joseph had the most weight to carry.
Son of a bitch! Yeah.
Yeah, like, the fucking... How do you trump the English that happens in part 3 in the actual English dub? He came very fucking close, though. He did amazing with what he had. God, this man looks horrifying, and I cannot tell if that is his hair or just darker colored skin on his head. I cannot tell, and it terrifies me. Actually, Atman, that is definitely top 5 in terms of favorite villain laughs.
Oh, Amon, you got a new fit. Oh my god, she's got a fucking purple tank top.
Hi, hold on. Hi, hello. I know we've met before in another life, but
Dandy forgetting to sequester his thirst for his bird mom.
You did not give me time to thirst properly for her. How dare you?
We're gay on this stream, Dandy.
I am bi? I don't care what anyone says.
I mean, I should talk. I've confused more penises in the last 24 hours than I have any right to.
Yeah, you literally drew a dude with boobs.
No, I drew a dude with I think it was like triple M cup implants.
Yeah.
Unironically, in the commentary of that fucking hit tweet was a dude going, I can't tell if I'm gay or not now. I was like, fuck, I didn't mean to do that to someone.
Yeah, look at how many people in chat loved it.
I genuinely surprised.
For those of you that in chat that have seen it, please like and retweet it, because before he posted it, Ice was like, yeah, I know not many people are gonna like this. I'm like, you are gonna fuck some people up.
I said 0% of people will like this. Oh yeah, he actually comments on his new look. Like, Kane comments on how good his fit is. Whoa! New dialogue!
Brother, stop this madness.
They gave Henri dialogue? Oh my god!
Sure fucking did.
Madness? Oh my god. Never mind, they ruined...
You know when this mod was made. You know the exact era this was made.
This got finished in 2023. These people are just...
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
This patch was done in 2023, I think.
That makes it even better.
I was super into that for all of about 30 seconds and immediately pulled me right the fuck back out.
That's funny though. That's so funny.
What the
God,
hell
there
are
sure
you?
are a lot of them, aren't there?
Ooh. Yeah, and I don't want to get hit. Actually, well, might unironically be a safe spot for Max. We're gonna park Max here for a second. Arthur, please be able to kill this thing, Arthur.
We have to park our hero here for a moment. Oh my god, that was 13 damage. His attack increased by 2. He doesn't need that.
Yeah, he does. It was a deadly attack. Now we're just gonna casually have Henri steal that kill.
My kill.
So she actually was given agency in the plot, so I'm gonna be definitely taking her with me to the final.
It's gonna be so funny if that's the only extra line of dialogue they gave her.
More than she had before!
It is, but it's gonna be so funny to me if you keep her with you and like
She's
there is
also
no other
one
extra
of
dialogue.
she's also one of the best characters in the game, so not
Damn.
losing any sleep, dude. Legit one of the actual best characters. Like statistically.
I do like statistic.
No, I said statistically, not autistically.
Ah, damn it. I misheard.
How many times do you think people question whether it's a bit or not? Like,
That's the best part. When you're like, is it a bit or is it real? Is it a bit or is it real?
Ow!
Damn.
Ow! No, you guys can't hit low. He's behind a pew. Ow.
Phew. Good thing he is.
I am going to light them on fire.
This zombie's on fire.
Oh, they're calling you a nerd in chat. Another day that
Yeah,
ends.
what else is new?
Another day that ends with Y.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I know programming. Congratulations. I control the internet. I'm one of those furries that could. I wish I worked in like a place that was actually like important to the internet as a whole. Like I actually would love to have a job like that because I could fix so much of the shit that's wrong with it. I swear to fucking Christ.
So I think,
So
yeah, this is one of those rare cases where I've powered up enough that all the enemies are like, wait, we should be able to like do insane amounts of damage to these guys, and we're just kind of annoying them.
it's just like, oh, was that a stiff breeze?
Yeah, whatever will I do? Ho ho. Nukatte kuru no ka? Fist!
Of the North Star?
Oh, God. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani?
Nani?
Agashi! Anyways. Fuck you. You're a goddamn zombie.
She still leveled up off that. That's funny. She's got 2 more attack. Reconsider your life choices.
Mario wins by dying. Or was it Luigi wins by doing nothing? That was it.
It was Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Those are. It's so funny every time I see this.
Also, none
Out
of
of
us can really
curiosity,
do
Ice,
anything.
do you have Mario Party Superstars?
We have a Mario Party game, but we played it like twice.
So, the one on the Switch that's the remake of. Oh my lord. The one that's on the Switch that's a remake of the first 3.
No.
Okay, so you have Super Mario Party, not Mario Party Superstars. I hate that Nintendo named it that way.
Lo, you shouldn't be
can't
able to do this, but you're gonna do it anyways. Fucking.
I
It's a zombie? Why can it dodge?
Like you said, he's not supposed to be able to do that, so the game said no. Game's just like, nope, forbidden. Stamps the paper, gives it back to you, tells you to fuck off. Like, all right, fine. I'll get May in here. I can't wait for Paper Mario next week. Oh, that's right. That is coming out next week, isn't it?
Oh, now that's gonna be what you play. By the way, guys, we're trying to figure out what the fuck we want to do Thursday.
Well, I want to still do Neo.
Okay,
but...
yeah, well, I thought you said you wanted to do Vampire Survivors, but I think we pretty much both finished Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, after that incident, yeah,
I've unlocked your chakras. I don't apologize.
Yeah, I mean, I still have to do the Amogus stuff, but I'm going to be doing that with Myth off stream, probably. But I've decided, by the way, Ice, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock that power away. I am going to spend all of the... Wow, that zombie had it out for Chris. You beat Vampire Survivors? Yes. So, well, Ice is 100% of it.
Not fully 100%, but, you know.
Yeah, say I'm just about there. I just have to do all the Amogus content and then go through the adventures. But
yeah, we haven't done I haven't done the adventures yet either.
Yeah, I would say, I say we, but really Ice discovered, there's a character whose name is Sammy. And
Sammy's a little bullshit.
Sammy makes the game like just trivial.
Fuck!
That
The zombies
zombie
are
is putting in
genuinely
work.
pissing me off.
But with Vampire Survivors, we still play it, we have fun with it, but like we've gotten to a point where it's just like there's no new content to do, and I have been like on that game for like 3 weeks now. I'm hitting that point where it's just like I have had my fun with the game. I'm okay with shelving it now and going back to it occasionally after I do the remaining content. But what I'm gonna do, by the way, guys, is Sammy, I've decided I'm gonna spend all of the gold that I got with him on golden eggs for him, and then I'm never using him again.
Oh, he's the character literally made for gold farming.
I know, but like at the same time, it feels kind of cheating to just have that much gold. Like,
no.
I don't care if people use it, but for me, I'm like, I want to grind the gold up in other ways instead of using this character that literally is select this, you win.
No, the final boss is your GPU.
Yeah, my fucking... What do I have again? Is it a 4070 Ti? Hold on, I'm pulling this up to make sure I have this right. Yes, I have a 4070 Ti Super. And it was making my computer chug with the stupid shit that was happening on the screen. So if that tells you anything as to how broken that character is.
These dodging zombies are actually riding my dick the incorrect way. They're zombies. Zombies don't dodge. Under no circumstance ever should a zombie dodge. Dodge this.
Burn it. Is that the last one? No, not quite. Okay.
Burn them! The amazing writing of Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard just ripped off the MCU at a certain point and just said fuck it. Apparently they're doing better now. They kicked out a lot of people doing stupid shit, so they're actually doing good things now, but man, it's rough there for a hot second.
It's owned by Disney. Who gives a fuck?
Well, the MCU is, not Blizzard though.
Oh. I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I'm saying that Blizzard ripped off the MCU at, like, in one of their expansions. Like, just how everyone's been ripping off the MCU of just, like, the whole, like, Avengers Assemble thing. It's like everyone from, like, every subplot, like, is coming together to, like, defeat this big bad. And it's like this fucking 5-minute long cutscene of everyone coming out of, like, portals and, like, other shit to, like, emerge and show, like, we're gonna fuck your day up. And it's like, I understand the villain monologue.
Simpsons
That's
did
just-
it! Oh, wait.
The villain monologue is just something that happens, and you respect the villain monologue. But come on, man, the heroes don't need an equivalent of that. They don't need 5 minutes for everyone to show up because they were like, oh, I can connect to the Zoom call a couple minutes late. Like, what the fuck, guys? There's a time you need to show up, not 5 minutes after fucking Aquaman. Yes, I know he's DC, just roll with it. Like...
You had to
They
laugh
said
at, you had to
we
laugh
are
at your
fu-
own one there.
Yeah, we are fighting the big bad evil guy at 11 o'clock sharp, not 11:02.
Dude,
and if you
Jesus
can't be
fucking
there,
Christ.
and if you can't sit there and commit to 11 o'clock, well, we're gonna have to start discussing your future employment with the Avengers LLC.
Why did you make that weirdly corporate, and why do I hate it so much?
Because that's what they feel like nowadays. Okay, Cartman, shut up.
Listen, guys, we're fighting the big bad evil bad guy, and
Why does your Cartman sound like Trump?
Because my voice is fucking shot. I can't do it correctly. Hold on.
I can't
did you-
hit this fucking thing.
Ugh.
This enemy is genuinely grinding my dick in the incorrect way, and I don't like it. Fine.
Are they going clockwise instead of counterclockwise? How you like it? I mean, what?
Oh, Arthur can hit him. Okay.
Good. Speed increases by 2. God damn.
Y'all know you can hit this thing, right? Like,
There we go.
We're finally all deciding that we can actually hit stuff. For a while, we're just fucking jacking it off a bit. Now we can hit it. Whatever.
My God, that was a great. Feels good being on the other end of it, doesn't it, Ice?
I wanted to make sure everybody had an opportunity.
My ears.
I love how Slug comes in just in the nick of time to bitch about something and then goes silent.
We love you, Slug. I fucking scream.
There we go, finally. I'm Balbaroy. I was turned
Hi,
to
Daddy.
stone by Dark... Hi. I was turned to stone by Darksoul when he took the bodies of the dead. And now you can see me and my stonking hot wife. I'm
God,
excited.
I want to lick their feathers. I mean, what?
You've made this very weird. I don't know how to feel. That's uncharacteristically weird, actually. Very uncomfortable.
God, she looks more jacked than he is. Fucking love that. God, look at the definition on those deltoids. Like, woo! Dandy redefining hot wings. I ain't the one redefining it. Whoever made this mod pack is like,
Are you
Also,
well?
you can spray me, but it only makes me stronger.
Jesus Christ. Hey, look, it's laser.
Oh, I just noticed they give. I don't know why I only just noticed this. They give little pictures with the chapter introductions now. I just noticed. I don't know why I just noticed.
Hey, it's Lustoke. I mean, Bustoke.
Oh boy, I can't wait to find our good pal Zippo. What was his name? Zappa.
You know what? Hold
I got
on.
3 out of 5 letters, right?
Before we do this. Yes.
Yes.
Look
for a weapon of the ancients.
Oh, thank God!
No!
Oh, thank God!
I was so hoping.
Oh.
Just for the ship post of Zappa.
Oh my God! Thank you, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Cheez-Its, thank you, fuck it, yes.
Thank you, Fritos.
Oh my God.
Okay, legit questions. Anyone fucking like Fritos? I see Fritos, but no one ever talks about
Depends
them.
on if you're from.
It
It depends on if you're from Texas.
Is it a Texas thing?
What the fuck?
Why does she look like an Akira Toriyama character?
Would you like me to suck your dick? I got the lips for it.
Also got the gums from the sound of it.
You guys want to have a no denture adventure?
Sure, Granny, I'd love a gum job. Come here.
You can tell the sprites that are actually from other games because not only do they have another artist art style, but like they have their bitrate toned down. So like the super bright highlights on the skin do not match at all.
What was the fucking name of the character from Yu Yu Hakusho that was like Granny?
Genkai.
Oh, Genkai. Yeah, for some reason I had it in my mind that was that looked like Genkai, and I looked up a picture. I'm like, God no, I misremembered that hard.
All right,
Holy
ladies and fucking gentlemen, we are finally fucking done with this goddamn farce. I mean, stream.
I did not make that easy for you.
No, you didn't, but you never do.
Sorry.
Sorry, father. Let's see. Wow, we don't have anybody we can fucking raid. I am not raiding Scott Falco. That would be very weird for him.
Yeah.
No. You guys are off the fucking hook tonight. Go out and go and do your own thing, guys.
Enjoy your night, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for showing up and enjoying this with us.
Yeah,
and
thanks for all the support, the bits, the subs, the likes, subscribes, yada yada, and all that good hot shit. And on Thursday we'll be back to fucking
maybe Neo, maybe something else. We'll figure it out before then.
Yeah. Alright, folks. Hope you guys have yourselves an awesome time. And as always, don't forget, say it once, say it twice, the third time's the charm, and drive safely. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye, Dandy.
Bye, Dandy.
He is a gem. Pretty as a postcard, too.